we are about to start your second elimination tattoo. And Tone, because you won, you chose the style, which is Chicano traditional.
I'm ready to send her ass home. Vegas belongs to me.
Remember, whoever wins this elimination tattoo today gets to choose one of us to tattoo against.
No pressure.
Get set up, we're gonna go grab your canvases.
Yep, sounds good.
Let's
It'll
do
be
it.
great
I'm
to
ready.
show you.
Guys, you have 4 hours to complete a Chicano traditional tattoo, and your time starts now.
In this style, we really want to see smooth, soft black and gray, contrast, fine lines, and we want to see thick, bold, traditional lines.
Okay, here we go, hon.
Also, the cultural influence is so prevalent in this style of tattooing that what we're looking for really are these tattoos to tell the story. Hey!
What's up, ladies? What's happening?
You feeling a little better today?
I'm feeling 100% better.
Good.
The tattoo design is telling a story. It's a little homie. He's got, the clown makeup on. He's crying. He's reminiscing about the good old days, cruising on the boulevard with this old lady.
Looks like you've done a couple of these before.
Once or twice, you know?
Hey, lady. How you doing? Starting with the bolds. Can you use some smaller lines as well? Switch up that line weight.
My design today is a Chicano traditional style lady head. If I could beat him in his own game, it's gonna be amazing. I need to beat this guy.
They're both like kind of in the beginning, so it's like neck and neck right now. What I'm afraid of for her is putting in too much solid black. Chicano traditional tattooing, it's a lot of very soft gradients and only gray wash. There's very little black.
I also hope that he leaves enough room in his tattoo for the image to breathe, because there's so much going on that if you make every little tiny thing super detailed, you're running into an unreadable tattoo.
And we know how fast things can go south by making one wrong choice.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Stop tattooing.
That was so close.
Boom, we got it. Yeah, that.
Good job. Hug it out. Hug it out.
Carrie does not stand a chance. You're not taking the W from Mr. Ton Chingon. I mean, come on. Por favor, mija. This is my game.
All right. Let's have a look at your work.
Is there a story behind this tattoo?
It's just this guy. He's just kind of reminiscing and thinking about the old days with his wife, cruising down the boulevard and just lowrider life.
It's very obviously a Chicano-style tattoo. You can see within the imagery that it is telling a story, and that's something that's very important with the culture of this style of tattooing.
Thank you.
One of the highlights is the pattern, of the plaid on the shirt. I mean, that's intricate. It's detailed. There are fine lines. There are thick lines. There's gray wash. It's beautiful.
I gotta call you out. If it's Chicano traditional, he's facing the wrong way. With anything traditional tattoo, it's gotta be facing inwards on the body.
I know the rules. I just can't believe I dropped the ball.
I'm not mad at that, though.
There are always exceptions to the rule.
I'm a little mad at it. If the word traditional is in there and it's facing the wrong direction, I'm gonna notice.
Let's go check out Carrie's.
Couldn't believe I did that. I could not.
Hello, ladies.
How'd it go?
Not knowing much about the style in general, it was definitely a very hard challenge.
What's really strong about this tattoo is the illustration, it's the artistry. I love the shape of the eyebrows. I love how adorable she is in her sadness. The nose, the mouth, the chin, they're beautiful.
Even though we can see that it looks really red right now, we know that that's gonna soften up into a gray.
I wish I could have seen a little bit more open skin in that gray, and maybe a little bit more in the bandana, because the bandana can get lost because it's the same shades that you're using with the hair.
Her expression and her makeup, there is a sadness there. It sings to me. What does not sing to me is the hair. It's so nice at the top, the way it flows and it cuts in front of the bandana, and then at the bottom, boom, tentacles. You lost the sense of flow to the tattoo.
We have a lot to discuss. Let's deliberate.
Let's have a chat.
Thank you.
Thank you, Carrie.
Thank you, ladies.
Hey.
Little tense over here.
Sounds a little tense.
Man.
Jeez.
This being my first Chicano traditional style tattoo, I feel like I did a pretty damn good job.
I'm a fan of the tattoo. It's a striking image. I could understand the sadness in her face. I would rather wear yours.
It's just the application of the tattoo and the lack of contrast. Appreciate open skin as much as you appreciate using black.
Tone, I think you did a great job. It has a great story. There's so much little detail in it.
But we can't ignore that it did have some errors.
I still think it was executed clean. It was readable. There was no guessing what was going on. For her, you couldn't tell what it was. All I saw was red and dark.
You made a backward tattoo.
Whatever.
You made
Mine
a
could be
backward
backwards,
tattoo
upside
because
down,
you were just...
still better than yours.
You know what? We both obviously really stand behind what you did, but we do have a clear winner.
And the winner of today's elimination tattoo is Tone Chingon.
Woo! That's right, baby. Hell yeah, I won this round. I knocked it out the park. Thank you.
You just really brought true traditional Chicano style tattooing.
Right.
The emotions in the face that Carrie had, but you had the emotions in the face and the setting and the background and the different elements. It was just that extra thing that set you apart from Carrie. You guys ready for your second elimination tattoo?
Hell yeah.
Ready to win again.
You're not gonna beat me again.
American traditional is the definition of long-lasting, readable tattoos. So we're going to be looking for very clean, solid, confident line work, very bright, saturated colors with a limited palette. We want to see all the real...
We want the real deal.
Yeah, we want to see that.
The stakes are absolutely mile high right now. One of you is gonna be eliminated, and the other one is gonna have the chance to go up against one of us. But like, no pressure, okay?
Yeah, no.
Easy breezy, you guys.
Get set up and I'll go bring your canvases.
Awesome.
Okay, you guys have 4 hours to complete an American traditional geisha tattoo. And your time starts now.
Tight?
Yeah, let's go.
American traditional tattooing is like the skeletal structure to tattooing. Everything's based off of it.
I know this is gonna be good.
I appreciate you.
We want to see perfect line work. We want to see pepper shading, texture, and the speckles and the dots of the black, because that is how the tattoos were done when American traditional tattooing started.
Hey, Deanna,
What's up?
did you have like a farewell speech you put together last night?
It's gonna be so embarrassing when you lose after all the talking.
I'm like Beyonce right now. I'm slaying this EJ the Tattoo Killer.
That did not sound good.
How you feeling?
Keeping it nice and simple and figure it out as I go. Never done a true American traditional piece. I knew it was gonna be hard, but it's definitely even harder than what I imagined.
That's the trick about it.
It's gonna be tough beating EJ. I mean, he's ballsy. He takes a design and he blows it up and puts all the detail he can into it, and he's not afraid to take a risk.
Yeah, how do you feel about your time?
I checked my ego for this tattoo. I didn't want to go too huge.
It ain't about how big it is.
Right? I get that. My tattoo is gonna have strong American traditional heavy black outlines. I'm gonna rock this out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Stop tattooing.
Damn, that time flew by.
EJ's tattoo is sloppy. It looks like he definitely rushed it.
The theme is traditional tattoo. She did not produce a traditional tattoo. Later, Deanna.
Let's see these tattoos. EJ, have you ever done American traditional before?
It's really been a while.
To me, looking at this tattoo, the line work looks like you've done American traditional before, and the shading and the color packing does not. The black is just kind of scattered in there where there should be solid black.
And that color, it's not going from line to line. It kind of barely went in there and stopped. It's gotta be solid, it's gotta be saturated, and there's a lot of really sloppy, grainy shading.
But you are using that limited color palette, and those little things make it an American traditional tattoo. It just needed that follow through.
Hey, ladies.
Hi.
Hello.
It is a beautifully rendered neo-traditional tattoo.
Oh, man.
Why the did you use gray wash in a traditional tattoo?
I didn't use gray wash, I used black.
Because you use so much gray tone, it looks all the same. There's not even black in there.
I have the exact same problem when I'm doing a tattoo. I'm like, oh yeah, I mean, how smooth can we make it?
Same here.
But if there was black just below her belt, that fan would have popped out. Even the hair should be solid black.
This makes it very tough because you're such a beautiful tattooer and you can execute so well, but you missed the challenge.
We clearly have a really tough decision to make. Let's figure this out.
You just yourself by picking a hard image.
I didn't think geisha was really that hard.
Why was it so hard for you to pull off then?
Whether it was traditional or not, at least it was a solid tattoo.
You're not even following the rules. They're looking for a soccer player when you're over here trying to shoot hoops.
What's up, guys?
Hey,
Well, you guys did not make that easy, but one person has to win and one person has to go home.
Ultimately, the decision was unanimous. And we decided that the winner of this second elimination tattoo is Deanna. You may not have hit the challenge, but you did a beautiful tattoo. Welcome. This is your second elimination tattoo. The pressure is definitely on today because one of you will be going home at the end of this tattoo.
Sorry to see you go.
Oh, it's not gonna be me, honey.
The other will move on to face off against one of us. If you beat one of us, you are guaranteed a spot on Ink Master Season 10.
Start packing my bags right now.
Confidence.
The hardest aspect of this whole competition is having Kelly be the judge in it. This is her style, this is what she does, so she sets the bar pretty high, just kind of reach it.
Here's the thing about new school. Just because it's new school doesn't mean there's no rules, anything goes. There are still rules, and it's harder to follow because you have a lot of freedom.
Pressure's on.
All right, you guys, you have 4 hours to complete a religious new school tattoo. And your time starts now. New school tattooing is my favorite style because it is the most challenging style out there. You have to be an artist. You can't just copy a photograph. You have to make something that came straight out of your own head.
I feel really good about this design. It's a nice Jesus head with a couple crosses.
Yeah, we just have to go a little dark with this Jesus. You know, nice, gritty, you know, that.
I'm deciding to go black and gray for my tattoo. It's a huge risk, but it's a risk worth taking.
About time I can show off. My design, it's a Virgin Mary crying tears of blood.
Are you doing a virgin? Are we doing a family reunion here?
Yes, so. I have to work on the darkest skin, which means I am very limited of what I can do. We're actually having fun. How about you?
Exciting.
Jose might have beaten me with that ass tattoo, but I'm taking his ass down.
Jesus. Oh, boy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Stop tattooing.
That was intense. Jose's tattoo is too dark. He had the total advantage. I even put color on my dark canvas. This is not even a contest anymore. Jose's going home.
Get out of it, man.
All right, let's look at these tattoos. Jose, tell us a little bit about the piece you did today.
I do a lot of religious tattoos here in Miami, and for the most part, they have like that real Chicano kind of like vibe to them. So I'm a stickler to kind of like keeping them black and gray.
I will say, when I first saw that you were doing black and gray, I was like, why? Why are you doing this to me? But you definitely used a lot of new school tricks, like doing the white power line around the hand to really push it forward. That hand is spectacular. However, because you chose to do black and gray, I'm a little bit confused when it comes to the branch and the blood.
I actually didn't know it was a branch. I thought it was a crack.
Yeah, it would have been a little bit easier to read if maybe there was a differentiating value between them.
Your technical ability is there, and just remember to think a little bit more about your composition. There's so many things happening. The details kind of get a little lost, but it's a beautiful tattoo, and you did some really amazing tricks.
Yeah, thank you.
We still got to take a look at Mel's tattoo. This is good, but you had really stiff competition today, so let's check hers out.
All right, Mel, tell us a little bit about your piece.
I chose black and gray with a little splash of color because his skin is a little darker.
I think that was an excellent choice.
I love that you used really thick, bold, confident lines in the main parts of the tattoo, and then you brought these delicate lines in, you know, with the Sacred Heart and the sword and the flowers. But I can tell definitely where you were a little bit unsure, because the areas that you were a little bit unsure could have used a little more contrast, a little more whip shading to really make it pop. I would have liked a little bit of shading to make that hand look like it's separated from the veil.
I was afraid of going a little bit too dark just because, like, I didn't want to take away of the shine of the Sacred Heart.
If you're trying to make something look like it's glowing, you definitely could have used a lot of new school tricks, like put darkness around it. That's what's going to make it look extra bright, and it basically cheats the eyes.
It's a beautiful tattoo, but don't always play it safe.
All right, girls, we have a big decision to make. Let's go discuss this, all right?
Yep.
You should have done color.
If anything, I leveled the playing field.
You couldn't tell what was going on.
I'm playing in the major leagues. You're still in AAA. You did a lot better than last time.
I'm
you know, like
sorry,
again,
but you should
you're
have
just
done
going
color.
up the scales. You know, I'm up here and you, gradually kind
I
of
felt
going there.
that you were coasting.
Huh?
Whoa,
Cool. You can
wow.
think whatever
Hey,
you want.
guys.
Damn.
It's a heated debate.
I felt like I delivered a really good piece.
Overall, I think I'm a much stronger, better tattoo artist. I should be tattooing against one of you guys.
Guys, you really didn't make this easy for us. We were all really impressed with both of your tattoos, but ultimately, one of you will win and one of you will be eliminated.
So the person who won this elimination tattoo is Jose.
Thank you.
I loved all the little tricks you used, the depth and the texture. Your shading was soft and beautiful.
You were able to pull off new school beautifully today. You had the whole thing.
Woo! This is freaking huge. I can now say that I'm the best one in Miami. I'm ready for the Angels. Bring it on.
This tattoo is do or die. Maddie and I have some unfinished business. I don't think my moment of clarity could have come at a better time.
Sitting like a rock, that's awesome.
I'm gonna do anything I can to get the best tattoo out of you and make sure you don't go home.
That is not in the cards today, I tell you that.
Holy this is the rematch of the century.
It's just gangster, dude. You have 1 hour to tattoo a geometric wolf head, and your time starts now.
I want to play it.
God damn, that's a clean line.
They don't call him clean for nothing.
I think Anders are looking okay.
Yeah.
Having shading in my geometric wolf is definitely going to give me an edge because Clean's piece is going to be a flat piece of line work. When it comes to anything black and gray, I own it.
Thank you for all the help today.
3, 2, 1. That's it. Machine's down. Time is up.
An hour.
Okay, it is time to critique your work. Clean, let's start with you.
Every line on this thing is ruler straight, and that shows a ton of technical application in itself. I think you stand out.
Christian.
The shapes in here actually form a 3D geometric model of the wolf, as opposed to clean, where it's just a bunch of lines and shapes. My vote's for Christian.
For me, I see geometry and I see straight lines in cleans. Sticking with clean.
The shading on that thing is really what makes it stand out. My vote's for Christian. The winner of the face-off is Christian.
Yes.
Morning artists. Yesterday, you tattooed one glute. The first 6 hours of a 12-hour gluteus maximus tattoo. Many times, as a tattoo artist, you must finish what someone else started. And today, you must complete another artist's tattoo. And another artist will be finishing what you started.
Are you serious right now? This is bull.
You must all give your current design to the canvas's new artist. You can alter the design you're handed, but you cannot touch the glute that has already been tattooed. This is ridiculous. This is the ultimate head-to-head comparison on the same canvas. After you consult with your new canvases, you will have 6 hours to tattoo their other glute. Based on your work on both glutes, one of you will be packing your machines. Good luck. You have 6 hours to complete your glute tattoo. Remember, if your technical application isn't flawless, you'll be packing your machines. And your time starts now.
Let's do this.
Getting your glutes tattooed 2 days in a row is absolutely brutal. Today, more than ever, technical application is important because you want to get in and get out, avoiding as much skin trauma as possible and being efficient.
Your left side is so swollen, it's almost impossible to match this up perfectly.
Dawn's side, it's a completely different size because of her swelling.
This isn't your fault. This is just because you got worked so hard in one day.
I have to make a tattoo identical to the left side, but if I can't match up the goddamn stencil, I'm screwed.
I might try and do it again while you're laying down.
This week, you tattooed for 12 hours. 6 hours on one glute and 6 hours on another glute, finishing another artist's design. Each glute you tattooed will be compared side by side with the other artist's tattoo on the other glute. One of you will win and one of you will lose. Dawn and Aaron.
Well, Don, realistically, this is pretty clean. Your color blends are really nice, and for the amount of coverage you have on the skin, it's nice saturation. You did a good job.
Aaron, on day one, you chose to not tattoo because you were in pain. This is your only shot in proving that you deserve to stay here. Why did you choose this one?
I knew that I could do it in the amount of time, and I knew I could do it well. I definitely wouldn't have designed it like that, but it was already there.
I like the way you ended the wing better. It's a much cleaner ending than yours is, Don. And your really sculpted black outline is very clean.
Thank you.
Final answers.
I'm going with Don.
I'm going with Aaron.
Aaron.
Congratulations, you won this head-to-head. Okay, artists, you have 6 hours to tattoo, and your time starts now.
Ready? Yeah. You ready? Let's kill this.
I was nervous when she picked the subject because I knew it was going to be something totally crazy because she's definitely from another planet for sure.
Danny is one of the strongest competitors, not only on the girls' team, but in the entire competition.
I was in my mind, I think, making it more difficult than it was.
So to be able to defeat her is going to say a lot about my artistic ability.
Ever since I could hold a pencil, I was drawing when I was 5, and I just never stopped.
That's your calling. You knew it was in you, girl.
Today, you had to face off in a head-to-head battle. Based on your work, half of you will be up for elimination. Danny and Laura. Laura, you called out a new school alien holding a Milky Way galaxy.
I really like this illustration. This application of the shading from the line, multiple tones and shades of color from black to open skin is very, very nice. Anywhere you look throughout this head of the alien, you see the color saturation is equal throughout every tone of color, which is the main thing we're looking for today.
Let's take a look at Danny's tattoo.
The battle at the drawing table is really close. And as far as how you sculpt this image with the color contouring, you do a great job.
It's a killer tattoo. It's an incredible rendering. I'm super impressed for throwing this together, having no concept of what this was gonna be.
I love this battle. I wish this battle was every week.
Me too.
All right, guys, who wins this head-to-head face-off?
In technical application, Laura looks stronger. If I just look at the head versus Danny's, it's just so clean and so meticulous. Laura's application is really stunning. Laura for the win.
My vote's for Laura.
The winner of the face-off is Laura. That means, Danny, you're up for elimination.
Good job, Danny.
Josh and Gary, this is your chance to save yourself from elimination by facing off. You have 6 hours, and your time starts now.
Awesome. Ready?
Now we go.
Yes.
Gary versus Josh, if there's a fist fight to be had, these guys are the ones to do it.
Dig it? Yeah.
A realistic tiger can be very tricky because somebody has to know how to emulate different values of fur for the different values of stripes and colors in the tiger.
You can give me that face done in 2 hours?
I hope so.
You have to be able to hit the textures of the mouth, precise with the whiskers, shiny with the eyes.
This whiskers right here is just a hair higher than the picture.
I might just fade that off anyway.
All around, there's a lot to a realistic tiger.
All right, lady, ready?
Yep. All right, brother. Go get him, dude.
I am not going to leave Gary's side because this is probably one of the most important tattoos of his lifetime. He gets to take out one of the biggest players in the house. So I'm going to sit right here and make sure he does this thing the way it needs to be done.
You don't have to lay that light of a line. They still want longevity, bro.
Thanks, Coach. Even though me and Josh butt heads, we need to put our differences aside.
This is all pretty much one value. This weird
Yeah,
t-shirt shape, like almost.
I want to texture it.
Yeah.
I've showed him a few tricks to get through this challenge. Hopefully he listens to me for once and actually applies them.
Pay attention to your reference. Haven't seen you look at it once.
I can't lose another artist, especially Josh.
4 hours, guys. 4 hours left.
Be careful of that sharp line there. Just do the mouth and sharpen that tooth before you forget, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gary's just going so slow at this.
Just do what you see and get moving, bro.
Man, you gotta speed this up. There's so many details. With only 2 people tattooing head to head, there is no cushion to the bottom. You are the bottom, and you will go home.
I want that face done in 2 hours.
As long as you do everything that you see, game over. This is yours. You took out the big dog.
I have to win. I want to show my daughter, if you want to succeed in life, you can't give up.
It doesn't matter who's on the other side of me. I'm not here to lose. Gary's a great competitor, but I'm sending him home today.
I understand the route you're going, but you just gotta start creating that texture off that black. If you would have magged that black in, you would have already have that texture started.
Josh seems real confident sitting over there, but I'm here to fight.
This is gonna be dark.
Yeah. I gotta use a different machine for that.
I find it pretty funny that all the other competitors are trying to help Gary. Everybody in this house is trying to give him pointers, and he can't even hear his own voice anymore.
You have 2 hours to go. 2 more hours.
At first, I thought Josh was going to win, but he put one of the pupils too far over. Like, one eye looks like it's looking this way.
I've taken a lot of hate, a lot of people thinking that I don't deserve to be in the finale. I have to shut them all up, and I have to prove what I can do.
See how you got a lot of skin lines? Just change the tone from skin.
The first 2-3 years of my career tattooing, I was homeless. I literally lived in my car for a period of time. Struggling through everything I've gone through will all be kind of justified if I can make it to that final stage and if I can come out of this thing victorious.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Machine's down. Time is up. No more ink.
She's like, thank God.
Dude, that's a badass piece, man.
Thanks, man.
Pretty stoked?
Yeah.
Worth the pain?
Yeah. Oh, wow. It's beautiful. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
It's gorgeous.
Today you faced off for your survival in this competition. Josh and Gary. Based on your work, one of you will be packing your machines. Let's start with Josh.
Do a beautiful tattoo here. You definitely captured the look of the tiger. I really like what you did on the hair coming out of the ears, and you really gave a strong swing at lining up all these whiskers and the backdrop of the fur against the whiskers. For me, the biggest letdown is gonna be the eyes.
Yeah, the one eye, she got to where she was moving and I couldn't get her to sit still, and I think I just jogged it a little and I had to overcorrect.
Obviously, I'm looking at it, and the focal point for me, that went
Yeah.
You really hit the wetness of the bottom lip. The top teeth get a little bit away from you, like the one tooth that's a little more standing on its own. Yours is a little different than the reference. In the stripes underneath the face, all that fur and all the little lines you put in each stripe to really show the direction of the fur is amazing.
I really just shot for something that literally looked like it could leap right off his skin.
Gary. I love the pose you chose. I love the image you chose. I particularly love the look you got in the tiger's eyes. Those eyes look beautiful and wet.
Really great little attention to detail.
Where I think you have challenges, your whiskers make new shapes. They look more electrifying. It doesn't have that slow, flowing, long, wispy feel to it.
It's a little spider webby towards the edges. And one thing that would help this tattoo out a lot is if the top of the head was the top of the tattoo. Where you put the arch of the back, it rounds this whole thing off to a big ball shape. If you would have left a little bit of breathability, that shape of that chin would have looked really strong. But you show us a really nice black and gray tattoo, solid black, smooth transitions, multiple tones.
Thank you very much.
It is now time to determine who is going home.
The challenge was consistency. Gary's looks like someone totally different did those whiskers than the forehead. So to me, that's inconsistency.
At least both eyes are consistent. What's up with that wonky eye?
That's all you guys come back to.
But speaking as a non-tattooer, the first thing you look at is the eyes. And those eyes are jacked.
His ears are the wrong shape and they're wobbly. The whole face is twisted on an angle.
There's lots of inconsistencies in yours, too.
What's up with that eye?
What other problems? Okay, take his whiskers out, take my eyes out. He missed the whole mane and his ears are wrong.
Bro, you missed the whole face.
Gary's whiskers take up a fourth of his tattoo. Josh's is one little eye.
I have a hard time getting past the whiskers against that white fur. I don't know what the I'm looking at. My vote's for Gary.
Gary's does get a little more hard to read in the bottom half of the tattoo. That's the point that kills it for me. I gotta vote for Gary.
My vote's also for Gary.
The judges have decided, Gary, you do not have what it takes to be Ink Master. Please pack your machines and close shop.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Gary.
You have 5 hours to tattoo head-to-head against your opponent. The 2 artists that lose will be eliminated. And your time starts now.
Let's do this.
All right, kiddo, you ready?
This tattoo is do or die. Maddie and I have some unfinished business. I don't think my moment of clarity could have come at a better time.
Sitting like a rock, that's awesome.
I'm gonna do anything I can to get the best tattoo out of you and make sure you don't go home.
That is not in the cards today, I tell you that.
Holy this is the rematch of the century. It's just gangster, dude. I'm totally rooting for Matty in this one. He's in my alliance, and I'd just like to see Sausage get his. Matty clearly has the more dynamic drawing of the two, but Sausage finally looks focused today. He's a great technician. He actually could win this thing.
I'm a well-oiled machine. I am killing this tattoo.
6 textures I can count, 7 textures.
I'm gonna put so much texture in this thing that you're gonna be able to run your finger across the top and the zombie's gonna bite your finger off. Maddie, see you later. Bye-bye.
2 hours. 2 hours to go, guys.
I gotta say, I think this particular challenge was a pretty gangster way to do.
I was pissed, but now I feel like at least I can get my head back into the game, and I'm gonna execute this tattoo to the best of my abilities.
I hate to be the judge on this one.
You want an anatomical heart with texture in it? I'm doing the most textured part that Ink Master's ever seen.
I chose an anatomical heart because I'm trying to prove to the world that I can do photorealism.
If you can't do all styles, and why you here?
That I am the most versatile competitor that's ever competed.
He's all pissed off because he's got to do photorealistic. Well, you picked me, dude. I'm going to give you what you want to do. You.
If I lose this, I just proved twice that my photorealism game is not on point.
Where did that come from?
You thought I was one-trick pony, huh?
You are a one-trick pony. All you can do is tattoo.
If this thing isn't super textured, I just send myself home.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time's up. Machines down. No more ink.
Hats off, gentlemen.
Man, that thing's awesome.
This is a great situation for me because Clean and Sausage are two of the toughest veterans in the house. If we can knock both of them out, that's great.
Today, each of you had to face off head-to-head with another artist. Two of you will pack your machines. Sausage and Maddie, you tattooed color zombie faces head-to-head. Maddie, let's see how you did. Very strong move choosing the zombie heads for Texture Day.
I threw my gloves off and went bare knuckle with Sausage. Either me or him, we're gonna go out swinging.
I love the action, the motion that you captured with it. I really love the color theory in this thing. It really helps with the contrast. It really helps with the texture. The most dynamic part is the eye and that jaw just hanging open and just going haywire.
The rotting texture of the flesh, the really rotting texture in the mouth that you pull in the front, that whole Swiss cheese, webby, cool effect, I love all that stuff. What I like about this, man, is it just looks like a sticker, without a doubt. I think that your tattoo has a lot of punch.
Sausage.
My favorite parts about this tattoo is the depth you were able to capture, the deep inset of the mouth, the deep inset of the eyes. The texture coming in and out of the depth of these images really add to the effect.
There's some nice tricks. I like the blown out cataract looking eye. All the pits and the nasty little areas in the forehead are nice touches. You really do a nice job in the mouth and the tongue. Those little white dots give it that hint of life in the front, but really dark depth in the back. You guys are definitely a good match. You're two strong tattooers, and this is a great fight.
Jimmy and Clean, you tattooed photorealistic anatomical hearts head-to-head. Let's see how you did. Let's start with Jimmy. So Jimmy, why did you challenge Clean?
Honestly, I challenged him because I thought we were gonna do some drawing.
So when he chose the photorealistic anatomical heart,
That one was a bit of a shock, but I was like, oh, of all the stuff we could have picked, that's what you landed on.
I like your use of black in this tattoo in certain areas and less black in other areas that really make the different areas of the heart stand out.
I love what you did up in the fatty tissue area. The color combinations you used there, that icy blue with that weird off-tone light creamy color, it really has a great look.
Good job putting your personal sensibilities aside and just technically doing a strong tattoo.
Thank you, guys.
Clean. You've had a controversial history with this house in terms of photorealism.
My photorealism is a little whack, you know? So I'm like, just get good at it, then you're like gonna be the man.
I love this tattoo. There's depth to it. It's slightly gory.
I tried to make it gory but beautiful.
The wetness, the slickness, the veiny textures in the bottom. I love the little skull highlight you tipped in the bottom there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think it's cool.
It's really HD. It has texture everywhere. But to me, what I'm really impressed with is the color play. It creates life in the tattoo because it has that lavender kind of hue to it that plays off of the really rich black overall. The drawing on this thing's great. The balance is great. The textures in it are great. You knocked it out of the park.
Thanks.
All right, guys, it's time to make a decision between Jimmy and Clean. They're both different takes on the heart. Jimmy's got a little bit more fatty tissue to the musculature. Clean has a little bit more of the veiny details and the wetness going on. I like them both a lot. They're both really strong. It's a tough one, man.
It's two strong tattooers, but I feel like the black is what really sets off Clean's tattoo. Even outside the tattoo, I think that rich darkness makes his more dynamic on the heart.
Judging on the dynamics, the capturing of the depth, Clean's does have that, something extra over the top. I gotta vote for Clean.
I also vote for Clean.
Clean.
The judges have decided, Jimmy, you do not have what it takes to be Ink Master.
I do feel like I have what it takes to be Ink Master. I just don't have what it takes to play this game.
Fair enough.
It's an honor to have you come back and to allow us to sit where we sit and you do what you do. Nothing but respect and love for what you do and who you are.
Thank you.
Please pack your machines and close shop. It is time to determine between Sausage and Maddie which artist will be packing their machines. Both these guys knock texture out of the park. I actually see more examples of texture in Sausage's tattoo, but I like Maddie's tattoo better.
Sausage did great on a lot of textures, but it kind of looks like his zombie is posing for his passport photo. Maddie's looks like it just got whacked off the shoulders of the baseball bat.
Yeah, his is really exciting, but man, I sure do like the idea that I just went balls to the wall with the texture.
You guys asked us for dynamic, creative tattoos. I came out tattooing with a Louisville Slugger instead of a tattoo machine. I did an awesome tattoo.
We have to vote on texture, obviously, but we also have to just go on best tattoo of the day. I see Sausage having more examples of texture, and I see Maddie delivering a more appealing tattoo.
It's glossy. One's muted down, the other one's just ramped up.
Sausage, I love the details you put in it, but I don't think you had a good exit strategy for the back of this tattoo. You didn't have a way to end it, and it's very guessworky on where each part of the hair finishes. My vote's for Sausage.
Chris.
Sausage.
My vote's for Sausage as well. The judges have decided, Sausage, you do not have what it takes to be Ink Master.
I respect all your work. You're a great fighter, and I know you're a great tattooer.
Please pack your machines and close shop. Today, you must prove your strength by facing off against another artist in a head-to-head style battle, regardless of region. Damn.
I don't want to face off against you guys.
There are 10 artists remaining, and there will be 5 different head-to-head face-offs, each in a completely different style.
Okay.
Fine line black and gray.
Looking at you guys.
American traditional.
And Jimmy will be doing traditional.
Japanese. Biomech.
I'm the biomech guy. I specialize in that shit. I don't think anybody in this room can compete with me in biomech.
And tribal.
Damn.
Really?
No.
Win your style battle, and you will continue to fight another week. Lose, and you will be up for elimination.
It's half the room.
5 people in the bottom?
That's intense, man. When it comes down to just one tattoo versus one tattoo, it's win or lose. It's gonna be tough.
Big. There's no easy way out of this.
And this week, 2 of you will be going home.
Holy shit.
2 people are gonna go home. That means my team could be wiped out completely.
It just gets better and better.
One by one, the artists from the team with the fewest remaining competitors will pick which style they want to tattoo first, and so on and so forth, until every battle has been filled.
No.
Choose wisely, because you may not know who you're going up against until it's too late.
Sorry if I have to battle one of you for biomech.
South, because you have the fewest remaining artists in your region, you get to pick your style battle first. Jason, which style do you choose?
Tribal.
Tribal it is. Jason, please step over here.
First few years I tattooed, I did do a lot of tribal. So I feel like to increase my chances of winning a face-off, tribal's probably the best way to go.
East, you're next. Jimmy, which style do you choose?
This is my chance to take someone out from the West. American traditional.
No way.
How does he keep getting away with this?
I don't know why he continues to do this. If I were Jimmy, it would be worth it for me to pick something else just for the sake of shutting the rest of us up.
Jessa.
Win or lose, I think it would be fun to go up against Jason, so I'm gonna go with tribal.
Damn.
I'm about to hopefully knock this mother out of here. How cool would that be?
All right, Midwest, you're up next. Jarrell, which style do you choose?
Biomech.
Biomech it is.
He just called you out.
Bob is so into his ego with his biomech stuff, and I want to show Bob that. I'm ready to play.
All right, Kelly, what's it gonna be?
Japanese.
Japanese.
That's real scary right there.
Japanese has a lot of rules.
I feel like he knows them.
Frank.
Fine line black and gray. Wow. I don't want to go against my own team for any reason.
He knows right now. It's gonna be hard.
If I get a chance to take out somebody from the West, I'm doing it.
And finally, West. Bob?
Well, pretty obvious that I'm gonna pick the biomech.
Do it, man.
All right, buddy.
You signed a death sentence.
Oh, shit.
I want a competition. I don't want to cop out.
Angel.
I'm gonna do fine line black and gray. I didn't come here to prove that I'm a good black and gray artist, but I did come here to kick Frank's ass.
You knew to have my name on it.
I know.
Raul, which style do you choose?
Well, I've done the Jimmy face-off, so I think I'll mix it up today, go Japanese. I'm definitely taking a risk today because for technical application, Kelly is definitely one of the strongest competitors, but I don't think he realizes how much Japanese I've actually done.
That means, Hiram, you'll face off against Jimmy tattooing American traditional.
Nobody wants to face Jimmy in American traditional. That's the only thing that mother does. And this is gonna be my first traditional tattoo ever.
The style battles are set. You'll have 6 hours to tattoo. Your canvases are open and have been randomly assigned. But there is one more thing that you should know.
There's always one more thing.
Your tattoos must speak for themselves because today, all of your tattoos will be judged blind.
It's gonna be a fun one.
True battle. That's big.
Fail to win your head-to-head face-off, and you will be up for elimination.
Good luck.
Good luck. Head to your shops. Good luck.
Let's do this, bro.
Here's what's beautiful today. We're doing a face-off, meaning two artists are gonna battle in the same style, so it's gonna give an even comparison.
Right.
This is a double elimination, so for us, it's gonna be a tough day, but for them, it's gonna be tougher.
This is what I got going on.
Okay, I'm not mad at it at all.
Let's see it.
Doing a dragon koi.
You don't do Japanese style, do you?
Either way, you're gonna beat Raul.
Raul wanted to do Japanese. You guys ever look at his work? Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh.
Does he do Japanese?
It's gonna be a fun day.
Jason just wastes his time trying to talk a bunch of shit. Jason should run his machines how he runs his mouth, and then maybe he'd do a solid tattoo.
His dragon koi, it looks like shit. I think it's really weird.
Wow.
What's Frank drawing?
He's doing an illustrative old man face, so it's very illustrative, black and gray.
That mother dude. I gave him the benefit of the doubt for a second.
Jason just being a rat.
What's happening?
We look at Bob's now. What are you doing?
No, I'm not showing you, dude. It's gonna be a surprise.
Hope you're not surprised, Bob, to take you out on your own style, man.
Drill looked me dead in the eyes when he picks biomech. I can't back down from a call out that blatant. But honestly, I don't do biomech in a 6-hour time frame. It takes time.
And his ego's gonna just gonna go right out the window.
It's a lot of pressure on me right now because if somebody calls me out on something that I do every day, I have to excel at that shit.
He has to be simplistic as because it takes Bob 20-something hours to do bio. I can tattoo faster than Bob. I don't need to go as basic, and I'm not going to.
Artists, you have 6 hours to tattoo. And this face-off begins now.
This week we're doing head-to-head style battles.
Excited?
A little nervous.
Well, don't worry. It'll look sick.
I decided to challenge Bob.
You got this.
When it's two people doing the same thing side by side, it makes a more definitive decision who stays, who goes. Head-to-head, same thing, boom, boom.
Here we go.
You said it was gonna be black and gray?
Yes, sir. The challenge is
Right.
accepted by Angel. We're both doing black and gray today. And that's kind of her strong suit.
Are they gonna compare yours to hers?
Yes, they are. I'm gonna show her how to do what she does best.
I'm not well versed in fine line black and gray. I have to do this tattoo cleanly and take her out.
I know Angel's bringing a really cool tattoo today, but I mean, like, this is like twice the size and way more like fine line.
I had some supplies sent from home, and there was a picture from my daughter. It was a stick figure of me. I'm on this stage, and there's a trophy. Knowing that she already sees me at the finale, it's just motivation to get there.
What's up, Frank?
Not much, checking you out. She's focused. Look at that.
I know. Laser focus.
Dig it.
He's the guy I gotta beat.
He's good?
He's good at something. I don't think he does black and gray primarily, so.
Well, I'm glad I'm here and not there.
Yeah, right?
You have 4 hours remaining.
I'm glad we completely took different directions on it.
Yeah.
Still gonna win though, so.
All right, we'll see.
Yeah.
I do this shit every day. The other guy that signed his own death sentence,
He doesn't have a chance.
3 hours left, everybody. 3 hours.
It does.
How much more is left?
So I literally just gotta do this bar right here, and then I gotta shade. That's it.
How long do you think that'd be? Because my body's numb.
Are you kidding me right now? Like, really?
My knees are still numb.
It sucks, but I need you to push yourself as far as you can.
No, I get
You've been
it.
here too long. But
just don't
there's
wanna,
too much
pass
stuff
out
to
on
go
you.
home. We have to finish it.
I don't know, dude. I don't want to do it to you, but my knees are still numb.
Is it from you just laying there?
No,
What is it from?
that's why I don't know, because, like, I can't hear out of this ear. That's why.
You're saying you can't do anymore.
I don't think I should.
Really? All this work, just for nothing. There's 5 people going down. That's half of the room, and I have an unfinished tattoo. You might as well have just bought me a plane ticket home.
She just quit.
She's done.
What? Wait, your knees hurt? You don't give a about that?
I don't even know what this tattoo is supposed to look like, but I'm having a good time doing it.
I had faced a lot of challenges in this competition. It wasn't as easy as I thought it was gonna be. I played the game really well. Everybody loved me while I was there, but now it's time to put those kid gloves away and I'm coming out guns a-blazing.
What's up, man? I'm Ray, I'm your master canvas.
Nice to meet you, I'm Jason, your tattooer. On the competition, I did a lot of color tattoos. I did really good with them there. So my competitors, they gave me black and gray realism to try to throw a curveball at me, but they haven't seen this yet.
Oh man, that's badass, dude.
Last year's Ink Master Tony said something about tattooers being outlaws and pirates. So I wanted to do something that kind of represents the pirate and outlawness of being a tattooer, but also is kind of fun at the same time. Laura and Danny, 2 awesome tattooers, man. I definitely got my work cut out for me going up against them.
I'm excited to wear that on me, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. So you want to take a look at what this is going to look like when it's all
Absolutely.
shaded? All right, cool, man. You want to take a look at that TV right there?
Oh my God, dude, that's beautiful.
But that's how big she's going to be. She's going to be...
massive.
Yeah, massive. Let's get this show started. I'm going to get my stuff set up here, take her clothes off.
Okay, perfect. All right. Can I ask you a question, dude?
Yeah, man.
What are you wearing?
This is my kilt, dude. This is my family's tartan. So I figured going into battle here, the last fight, you know, I want to represent not just myself as a tattooer, but my heritage, my family. Let me just see how this sits on your back right now. That's perfect. This sits great. It's taking 3 to 4 hours just to even get through the outline today.
Listen, man, just let me know when you need a break.
All right.
I'm not going to come between you and the tattoo.
All right, cool. We're gonna start from the bottom up, man. It's just how we tattoo. So unfortunately, we're gonna get this tramp stamp section done first, and it's not gonna be fun for you at all.
Perfect.
All right, man. You ready to go?
Yep.
All right. That was a clean line, man. Off to a good start. Breathe and relax. Once we get through this lower back stuff, then I'll lay down on your stomach, man. My original idea for this was going to be like a guy-based pirate.
Yeah.
And it was like I set up all these props and shit and like took all these photographs. So it was going to be really cool and epic. But no matter what I did, I couldn't not see myself in the design. So I was like, I'm not tattooing me on this. I'd rather have like a sexy pirate chick tattooed on my back than like a gnarly pirate dude. But all right, that's probably good. All right, dude, let me hop up for a sec. All right, so this is we're gonna jump there and it's gonna suck. So there's your warning. Let's work top down right now. Let's do hat stuff, head, hair. Let's go there. My ability to tattoo quickly, efficiently is definitely going to give me a little bit of an advantage here, you know, doing this 35-hour back piece. Hey, just out of curiosity, if I've ever wanted to be a master canvas, could I do it?
I'll do your back, bro.
Oh, really? Let's fucking do tradesies? Fuck yeah, man. You're fucking done, son. All right, man, let me clean off this mess. Get all the blood, guts, and gore off of this, and you can take a look.
She is killer, bro.
Not bad for a guy who just does a lot of color tattoos.
Face
Yeah,
on,
we
man.
got the face done, man. She looks fucking gorgeous. Next sit-in, we're just gonna keep going down, man. Let's hope we can get from collar to her bust finished. Cool, man. Let's wrap you up. What's up, man? How's it going?
What's up, dude? How you doing?
Yeah, pretty good. Long time no see.
See you were in a different outfit.
Yeah, you know, I like to change my clothes like almost daily. So, yeah, that's what I do. Let me take a look, man. Let me see your fucking back. All right, cool, man. There she is. Let's just keep going down from here, man. So we're at her neck. Let's just see if we can get her bust and probably shoulders done. Let's get started, man.
Let's do it, dude.
All the line work healed in pretty awesome from everything that I'm looking at. Yeah, fairly certain we can finish up this little chunk of her waist and then do touch-ups in the next sitting. Then I'll free up sitting 4 for just background. Boom! Cool, how about we take a look, man? What do you think?
Yeah, I think she's beautiful, man. Got so much done. She's gorgeous.
It looks like we're 2/3 done her, which is awesome, so we can finish her up in the next sitting and then start the background. Hey, what's up, dude? Nice to see you again. Need some elbow. Let me take a look at your back, man. Let me see how you did. Oh, God, man, you look fucking good. All right, yeah, let's start at the top. Let's go over a few old business before we start new business. This is the halfway point, man, so there's no turning back now. You ready? I am. I thought we were gonna have to go over a lot of what we did in the second sitting today because the first sitting healed so light. I was nervous that the second sitting was gonna do the same thing, but you healed up great, man. So that's like, I was fucking pumped. I was like, I could have cried. I thought we wasted 7 hours of tattooing. I'm gonna do double passes on everything, dude. Like as we go, man, I'm gonna be touching up stuff on the fly. That way, you know, at the very end, we're not like spending a whole sitting just doing touch-ups. You know, we're doing a little bit here, a little bit there. Pow. Yeah, she's definitely we're gonna get this shit completely done in this sitting, man. This is the most time I've spent on one single design ever. Man. I don't know about you, but that was like the easiest 7 hours ever. Yo, Ray, what is up, dude? How you doing?
Good, man.
Okay, so we'll do this.
Yeah.
All right, let me take a look at your back and see how you did. Man, fucking brilliant. I dig it, man. Everything was fucking great. It's smooth, it's buttery. Game plan for today, man, is background, lots of it. So probably about here down, gonna be waves, here up, gonna be clouds. Nothing like spectacular, doesn't need to be. All right, ready, dude?
Yep.
All right, here we go, session 4. Right, fluffy, like fucking cotton balls. We got a little bit more of the horizon line than I thought we were gonna be afforded on this. So we're gonna do a little silhouette of a ship in the background here, behind everything. Little man in a boat. All right, dude, we're gonna hop you up and spin you around. Yo, Ray, it's the final countdown, man. All right, dude, let me have you sit up with your back facing me. I think I've noodled this enough for today, man. You seem to be like you're in a lot of fucking pain. So yeah, I think we're done for today. Dude, you can hop up, man, take a look.
Phenomenal, man. That background just pops everything.
Yeah. The next sitting is just going to be nothing but touch-ups. Contrast tweaks, just to make sure it's not tonal, so make sure our blacks are black. And just double check that background, make sure that it is what I want it to be. I'm just happy it's for here, you know, and I'm even more happy that this tattoo turned out exactly what I wanted it to look like. And we still have one more sitting to do on it, too.
Bulletproof, brother.
So,
It's gonna be bulletproof.
yeah. Ray, what is up, dude? Oh, man. Good, man, good. Good to see you again, man. All right, man, you excited to get this thing finally done?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty fucking excited too. Let's take a look, man. Let me see your back. We're gonna do a little bit more work on the background that we started last time. I know I want to make her hat darker because we got a lot of blacks
down on the bottom half of this. Like her costume is very dark on the lower half, so I want to kind of add that darkness to the top half too, balance it out. Other than that, man, it really isn't too much. I think we're gonna start at the top, work our way down. Danny and Laura, my other two competitors, I think they really underestimated me with my abilities to do black and gray tattoos, so I'm hoping when they get in there, they're fucking floored when they see like what you and I accomplished here. Done, dude. We are fucking done.
We're done?
That's it, man.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
How about take a look, man?
Holy fuck, dude.
I love everything about this fucking tattoo, man. It's just a cool, fun tattoo, is what it is. I mean, even though I got stuck with black and gray realism, there's a lot of different directions I could have went in this one to play it safer than what I did. But, you know, we had something fucking cool. We made a fun tattoo out of this. I've come a long way. This is the first week of this competition. I was up for elimination and I made it to the end. Now I'm putting forth a $100,000 tattoo to see if I can win this thing. I can't go home without winning. I didn't sacrifice this time away from my son just to come home a loser.
Oh, I forgot the fucking orange on the other nipple. You're gonna be like, why does this nipple have orange and this one doesn't? I am so insanely excited. That's the only way I can put it. I'm just so grateful that I'm here to really show people how incredibly serious I am about this. I'm done being a team player. Danny and Jason were the two people that I would have chose to go up against in the finale, and I got my wish. I don't want anyone on that stage that is going to take tattooing for granted. Disregarding teams, disregarding alliances, this is all me now. This is strictly what I have to do. My competitors, Danny and Creepy Jason, gave me traditional Japanese for this challenge. They were trying to trip me up with this just because traditional Japanese, it does have a lot of rules, a lot of guidelines that you have to stick by. I did my research. I can't tell you how excited I am.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
So this is Raijin. He is the Japanese thunder god. Raijin controls the rain and the thunder. Any sort of people that really relied on the weather to grow their crops, to make rice, anything like that, they would worship this guy. He is an Oni, which are usually depicted as like these big red motherfuckers with like teeth, and usually they have pelts along their waist, usually tigers. These are taiko drums, and how he creates the lightning is he bangs on the drums. And I kind of chose that too to kind of like share my love of music. His drumsticks, if you look very closely, have little intricate patterns on them. They have little bats. I wanted to make a really strong image that you can not only see from far away, but once you get up close, you can see all of these little things.
I'm gonna sit through it, try to make your life easy.
Don't worry, yeah, I'm not gonna make your life too horrible either. So.
No, for sure.
So my approach is, I'm gonna get him on, just the figure. Oh, look at him go. Isn't he handsome? Everything has to flow in a certain way. So like having the lightning kind of go with the direction of the wind, as you can see. Wow. Another thing is the rule of 3, having foreground subject matter and a background. I'm actually gonna be freehanding a lot of this on you. Just because freehanding on the skin, it's gonna make it flow with your body. Oh my God, that's fucking awesome.
Look good?
Yeah. Well, that worked out a lot better than I thought it would.
Yeah, come here. Definitely looks good.
Do you want to take one more look at it?
Oh yeah. Looks good.
You are the boss. You let me know if you need a break.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. I just really wanted to do my research and make sure every single thing in this means something. There's a lot of rules when it comes to Japanese traditional, the varying line lists. A lot of your detailed lines are going to be smaller, like with hands, feet, and hair. And then you have sculpted lines that you usually see in cloth and like some of the bigger features. Yeah, I was gonna do like a beautiful samurai chick, but as far as art goes, tattooing isn't just like the only thing that I love to do. Originally, I was going to college for animation and game design, and that was something that I'm still to this day really passionate about, telling stories and making interactive little games. And through tattooing, even though I wasn't able to pursue the animation thing, you know, tattooing, you're still able to tell a story through it. All right, so I am done. There he is. What do you think?
Looks amazing.
He's a fucking rock star.
Yeah, it looks
He's
good.
gotta have big 80s hair, man. So we're given 35 hours, 7 down. We got the line work done today, shading in the hair. My plan for next time is to start the background. No scarring, the lines are all pretty solid. Yeah, I'm really pleased. I'm really happy you took good care of it. All right, I'm gonna start down here, your favorite spot. Just get it out of the way. I could sing to you, but I would have to make up a song that's not copywritten. My main thing I want to get done today is the background. I want to put a lot of heavy black in. Usually with these traditional back pieces, the backgrounds are really dark, really heavy black to kind of like push that color forward. My first year of tattooing, I was just afraid to pack black. And then all my pieces started to come back and parts of it was missing. And I'm like, no, I have to be more deliberate with what I'm doing. Dude, you did great.
Thank you.
Background is pretty much completed. Besides that little bubble right there and a few spots up here, otherwise, got a lot of surface area covered. So my plan for next time is to probably finish up that little bit we had left down there and start coloring. I have a whole new respect for Japanese tattooing. It's so complex. I was a total idiot for not appreciating this form of art.
Considering that I've never done traditional Japanese, I feel like this is turning out way better than I thought it would.
All right, session 3 down. Want to take a look?
That's pretty cool, man. Not gonna lie.
Finished up the background, started coloring him, pretty much got him down. Started these taiko drums, and then next time, we're probably just gonna continue on with the coloring. Elbows, man, you did great. I fucking love this thing, dude.
Yeah, I love it too.
Yeah, plan is, this is a super fun part. I get to color everything. The only stencil that I will have to mess with is the little patterns, little mums and skulls. The little skulls would be on this fabric. Probably gonna go ahead, do that black so it really pushes the tiger out. I don't know why that skull is on his belly. There we go. The patterns always go in one direction. So I'm gonna have the skulls face the same direction as the lightning. Let's do one up here too. So it kind of creates a harmony throughout the piece, having the lightning, the wind, the clouds, all going in the same direction. Cool. All right, dude. I'm done torturing you.
Relief.
Relief. Best words you ever heard.
Yes.
Dude, I can't believe it's almost done.
Me either.
Getting that solid color in really just made the whole piece pop. As you see the little details, little skull, fabric designs. That session, pretty much gonna go ahead, touch up. I'm gonna fill in this strip of blank here and maybe put some patterns on his robe. Honestly, just touch-ups and that, and then we're golden. We're good.
So we're drinking beer.
And then we're gonna drink a beer. All right, Bo, this is it. For me to get Japanese traditional, this was the hardest thing that you can ask someone to do. This is the first Japanese traditional back piece in the history of Ink Master. Literally every single element that goes into this, I researched. I basically dedicated a small portion of my life to this style. A little bit there, a little bit there. This isn't the only Japanese traditional back piece that I'm going to be doing in my lifetime. I'm going to be doing a lot more. The title to me is important because when I think of an ink master, I think of someone that takes this job incredibly seriously. How you feel, Bo?
Like I got hit by a bus.
Yeah, same. Dude,
It's nice.
it's killer, man. It's surreal. I have no words. This is by far the most important tattoo of my career.
It's gotta be a huge accomplishment.
It's huge, huge, dude. I'm super proud of you for like sitting through this. There was a few times where I'm like, this guy's gonna fucking kill me.
Today.
He's gonna kill me.
Today was the day. So what do we do next, Laura?
Well, we go to Vegas and win $100,000.
Welcome. Throughout this competition, you fought alongside your teams and waged war on the opposite sex. Now, you are the last 4 artists standing. But in the end, man or woman, you must battle alone because only one of you will walk away with $100,000, a feature in Inked magazine, and the title of Ink Master.
This is it.
You fought hard to get to this point, but the battle is far from over.
Ready for it? Go, man.
To earn your spot in the finale, you must first survive a tattoo marathon.
I have never done a tattoo marathon before. I mean, I've run a 10K, didn't do very well. So hopefully that's not a metaphor for what's about to happen.
Each of you will create one design for the marathon. What? The subject and style are completely up to you. Then, all of you must tattoo your design and the 3 other designs created by your competitors, creating 4 head-to-head comparisons. You have 90 minutes to tattoo each design, one after another, on the same canvas.
90 minutes, you're never gonna do anything badass. It's always gonna be just simple.
But there is one more thing you should know. Since art is blind and has no gender, your art must speak for itself. Because today, all of your tattoos will be judged blind.
Damn, I didn't see that coming.
This really sucks because I'm either gonna do really good that they're gonna think it's me, or I'm gonna do really bad that they're not gonna think it's me. Or they'll think it's me, and then I'm gonna think that they think I'm bad.
Do something to push the limits of what you can do in 90 minutes and challenge the other 3 artists to what they can do.
Just be careful with time. If you don't finish, probably won't make it to the finale.
Right out of the gate, the one thing I want to do is have the coolest, most weird design and force these other guys into my world of tattooing.
The road to the finale starts right now. Head to your shops and get to work on your designs. And good luck.
Do this.
What are you thinking? I don't know. I was thinking a new school piece that the color play would be very confusing.
All right. What can you pull off in 90 minutes? If you can pull off in 90 minutes.
I can definitely draw something that I can tattoo really quick and comfortably in an hour and a half.
Right.
I'm a fast tattooer, so I'm gonna design something that I can tattoo in 90 minutes, even though I know a lot of other people are really gonna struggle with that amount of time.
Okay, artists, exchange designs.
Here it is.
Ooh, lots of straight lines and circles. Fantastic, awesome.
Illustrated black and gray, okay?
Straight lines and circles?
Straight lines and circles.
You're supposed to tattoo these, right?
Yeah, good luck. Got a nice little scumbag skull here for you.
Oh, sweet, man. Looks like me when I was a teenager.
How are we doing this?
Color new school. Make him have some crazy hair, whatever you want to do.
Cool. Laura's design is good and bad because, one, I can make up things, but at the same time, I don't do too much new school, so it's gonna be hard for me just to wing it in 90 minutes.
There you go. Bam.
Ah, really? An hour and a half? Wow. Thanks.
You are welcome.
You're an ass.
Dragon Claw.
Dragon Claw.
Color neo-traditional.
What is with you guys and these tattoos in an hour and a half? These tattoos are not hour and a half tattoos. With this amount of detail, these are like 2.5 hour tattoos. Are you kidding me? Jesus.
Okay, artists, the tattoo marathon is about to begin. You have 90 minutes for each tattoo. When the 90 minutes is up, you must move on to the next tattoo. First up is Danny's design, and your time starts now.
All right, jump up there.
With this tattoo marathon, this is their chance for someone to really shine, win a couple of these head-to-heads, and secure their spot in the finale. Right now, with these tattoos.
4 birds, 1 stone today, my friend.
We're looking for versatility, put the stencil on, and go. If you deserve a spot in the finale, these tattoos should be no problem.
And we're ready to rock.
Here we go.
Those circles and straight lines, you know, aren't my best friend, that's for sure.
This is a difficult ask. To get those circles and to get those straight lines requires a lot of technical skill.
Come over to cheat, see how you're doing.
Yeah, you are. Cheater.
The little detail lines where it looks like it's being engraved, they don't have to be put in. I'm not gonna put them in.
You didn't outline those?
No, why would I give myself that extra job?
No. Dude, Danny took all the lines out. It's this line, these lines, she just shaded them.
I can't believe that came over here. That pisses me off so bad, dude.
3, 2, 1. That's it. Time is up. Get ready for the next tattoo.
Oh my gosh, okay.
1 down, 3 to go.
Next up is Jason's design. And your time starts now.
Jesus Christ. It's like you can't even piss.
New school, new school.
Today's a tattoo party.
Yeah, right, man. Glad to help. I designed this tattoo to be difficult to do, and it's turning out that it's even difficult for myself to do in 90 minutes.
You finished that outline yet?
Almost.
Sorry, I'm not talking more. We don't have enough time to talk. Jason's ink bottle is just a lot to try to do in 90 minutes. So I'm just gonna try to make sure it's got solid blacks to bold color. I'm not really gonna worry about too many fancy tricks because we don't have time for that. This is one of those that you potentially might not finish.
What is life right now? Jesus. Dude, if I'm the only one struggling right now, I'm gonna be so pissed.
3, 2, 1. That's it. Time is up. Get ready for your next tattoo in the marathon.
Nope. She looks sick.
Next up is Jake's design.
Jump up real quick.
And your time starts now.
Here we go.
This one has like a lot of like little intricate things. You it up, it's obvious. I intentionally put a lot of line work in this design to kind of some people up, especially Danny. She tattoos pretty slow.
Oh, this is so infuriating. I can't believe these thought these could be done in an hour and a half.
I'm starting to abandon what I do, which is good technical, because I feel like everybody's just moving so much faster than me. Who's got the best technical in the group? The person who doesn't tattoo the fastest.
I wanted to do that little thing gold, too.
This doesn't look like I tattooed it, and it's not good.
3,
It's like it goes faster each
2,
time.
1. That's it. Time is up. Get ready for your next tattoo in the marathon.
It's good to go.
Nice.
What did you do on yours? Did you take out a lot of detail, or did you keep all the same detail?
Go look at it.
No, I don't have time.
The last tattoo in the marathon is Laura's design, and your time starts now.
1 more to go, dude.
Number 4, here we go.
There's absolutely no room for error. Everything has to be perfect.
Can't wait to see how it turns out.
I think the people in this competition that aren't very comfortable with new school might end up dropping the ball on this little skull dude. This is it, boys and girls. Bring it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Machines down. Time is up. Tattoo marathon is officially over.
Dude is rad as shit.
That's pretty awesome, man. I love it.
I think I was gonna finish this one.
Oh my God. I don't know which one I like the best. It was a long day. Throwing in the towel.
The only tattoo that I have done today that I feel really confident about is my own.
I've come by to get depressed.
I am so screwed. It is unbelievable. These people pulled this shit right out of their asses.
What you think?
Good job. Good job. Well played.
What am I even doing here?
This week, you're being tested on marketability. Cam, Pawn, and Laura, you were not chosen by the canvases today, and you are up for elimination. Jason, Jake, Holly, and Danny, based on both of your tattoos, the judges will determine whether or not you are safe from elimination.
That's gonna be fun to get deep safe.
We can't be on the middle.
Yeah.
Let's see how you did. Danny. Let's take a look at your day one tattoo.
This tattoo is very nice. All the little circles that you have around the jewel show a lot of accuracy, and the subtle little shading behind the clear areas push the tattoo forward. I can see why a canvas would pick you because it did show a lot of accuracy.
Thank you very much.
And let's take a look at your second tattoo.
This tattoo has an unfinished feel to it.
The reason this is happening is tonal. I need black to separate all that nice work in the face from this big open space that leaves my partner thinking that you're not done.
All right, guys, time to determine, is Danny safe from elimination?
This late in the competition, this is not enough to get safety.
You gotta go back to the drawing board and show us one more time.
Danny, you are not safe from elimination. Holly. Let's take a look at your day one tattoo.
Architecture is not something you want to try to pull in this competition.
The shape of the door, the shape of the windows, those need to be very stiff and very rigid and very parallel, and you lose it.
Based on this tattoo, another canvas chose you?
This one's got some nice effects to it. You show some nice application and some smooth color fades and a stronger outline.
The lizard itself, I like the details that you put in the face.
I like it a lot better in the house, that's for sure.
Yeah, me too.
Is Holly safe from elimination?
That many outline problems, I have to say no.
Holly, you are not safe from elimination.
We're in it together.
Jake. Let's get into your day one tattoo.
Tonal overall. The shading on the backside of the tentacle looks like the shading in the skull, looks like the shading in the boat.
This was a lot of shit to try to fit in one thing.
You gotta accentuate some things, man. You gotta push and pull dark and light to separate things.
Let's take a look at your day two tattoo.
From the arm up, he's hairy. From the arm down, you don't have a single fur texture.
Just try to change it up so it didn't look like which part's the leg, which part's the stick. Like, that was all intentional.
Right, but you want to keep it furry. The knees and the wrinkles, the way that you have it in the legs, they look like skin.
All right, judges, time to determine, is Jake safe?
There is some shortcomings overall. Doing decent tattoos is not gonna win this competition. If you're gonna be safe, you gotta really push the limits.
I'm on board with Oliver.
Jake, you are not safe from elimination. Jason. Let's take a look at your day one tattoo. What I really love is the way that this purple is shaded in the suit and how you're showing the musculature with so much open skin.
The color play is super cool. The background is also very cool. I like it a lot.
Clearly, this tattoo spoke to the canvas because you were selected right off the bat.
Your design on this is killer. Your outline on this is killer.
I love the color choices. I love the pink against the green. The blue and the umbrella is done really well. Came out super sweet.
Awesome, thank you.
Time to determine if Jason is safe from elimination.
It's two clean tattoos, and I say yes.
I agree.
Awesome.
Jason, you are safe from elimination. Please have a seat.
Thank you.
Is it lonely over there?
All right, guys, before we move on, judges, do you have any comments for the artists that didn't tattoo today?
Kim, I wasn't really super surprised that you didn't get picked because from a distance, it's hard to see what's going on. The way you did this thing makes it pretty illegible.
Laura, personally, I was stunned that you weren't selected. I thought that this was well done.
Thanks.
Pawn, another horse, buddy.
That was the ask.
The person that wins. It won't be the person that just does one thing.
You guys are all one step closer to the finale with each day that moves forward. But with each day that moves forward, you're also one tiniest mistake away from going home. Cam, Pawn, Laura, Holly, Danny, and Jake, all of you are up for elimination. However, you will have one last chance to fight for your survival. Tomorrow, all of you must face off. And based on your work, one of you will be eliminated. Tomorrow, all of you must face off, and based on your work, one of you will be eliminated. You'll have 6 hours to tattoo not one, but 2 tattoos. The style and subject for both of your tattoos are completely up to you. However, part of being marketable includes being versatile, so both of your tattoos must be in a different style.
Simple as one black and gray, one color. Simple as one realistic and one traditional. Whatever shows versatility.
If there's something you've done 2, 3, 4, 5 times already, tomorrow is a perfect time not to do that again. Show us something from you that we have not seen yet.
Head back to the loft and get ready for tomorrow.
Is the gold too much?
I would almost do skin break in the diamonds and then gold in the stripes.
That's a good idea.
Right now, I'm gonna redeem myself and I'm gonna do it on a big level.
I personally like that better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that better.
Cool.
Got a team model.
I didn't really see anyone's designs that like blew me away.
Laura's, I think, is the only one that's like doing something like off the wall.
Kenny's doing something really similar. That's why I didn't do something Japanese. Didn't want them to be like, okay, these 3 are Japanese, and that one is clearly better, so.
This guy, you're gonna get a severed woman's head in a noodle bowl. My plan is I want to make 2 tattoos so ridiculously different from each other that I want it to look like 2 different artists did them.
You're gonna do like realism on that one?
Very realistic, but I'm definitely gonna do like line work over it. I absolutely have to kill this. It's gonna be dope.
All right, artists, you have 6 hours to tattoo not 1, but 2 tattoos in totally different styles. And your time starts now.
Let's get this started, man.
Let's do this, man.
There are 6 artists that are up for elimination.
Oh my God, perfect little guy.
What we're looking for is versatility. We're looking for them to show who can do 2 different styles in a short amount of time and pull it off.
Get this shit going.
Let's start with our samurai.
I really want to show the judges that I respect the old ways of tattooing and I respect the traditional styles. Doing an American traditional tattoo and a traditional Japanese tattoo, I mean, what more could they want?
I feel like I'm at the dentist. Right? Except a little more drilling. All right, you ready?
Yeah. Here we go. I'm definitely trying to think as smart as I can here, showing the most versatility. He's gonna be so cute. My little goldfish, I'm keeping him as simple as possible. And with my surrealism tattoo, I am kind of giving myself some leeway in saying that, like, well, it's surrealism, so it doesn't have to be perfect.
This is the most traditional like tattoo I've ever done. It's actually pretty fun to do. The fact that Jason's the only person that's safe today makes me feel a little bit better that I'm in the bottom with everybody else. This is my chance to show them something different.
I'm kind of pumped that a dude is getting this one. I didn't want to put the world's toughest tattoo on a girl.
I think Cam's gonna have a hard time today. He's doing 2 different tattoos, but in the same style, and that's the hit in the challenge.
There's not a lot of you guys here, so you must have made it pretty far.
No. It's definitely reaching that point where there are good tattoos that are gonna end up going home. So I gotta do great tattoos, you know?
Everyone's constantly been giving me shit about only being able to operate within my comfort zone, but this is my chance to finally be like, look, I can do something else and I can do it well.
3 more hours. 3 more hours.
I got this. I got this. It's all about mentality, just like keeping your cool throughout the entire thing.
This is probably the best 12 tattoos in any one day.
Today's gonna be a heartbreaker.
Yeah.
Coming into this competition as a traditional tattooer, I knew I was gonna be underestimated.
Looks good, dude.
I'm not going for like your style of black and gray. I'm going
No, you're going for like the West Coast.
I'm gonna give them all a run for their money.
I love that shit, yeah, sweet.
The Sacred Heart means a lot to me because it's really special to my faith. I'm not like religious, but I'm faith driven. And I was like, you know what? Can't go wrong with a Sacred Heart. It's iconic.
Final hour. 1 hour left.
My canvas's skin is getting super red and irritated.
Holly's fish is really, really nice.
I don't like the black and gray. It looks.
It's getting harder and harder to see any of my shading or any of my blends because he's just so red and irritated. I'm just hoping that it settles.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Machine's down. Time is up. No more ink.
What do you think of Noodle Lady?
I love Noodle Lady.
How do you like them?
Looks so good. I love them. Thank you.
I'll tell you right off the bat. Cam did 2 neo-traditional pieces.
Yeah. Yes, he did another black and gray tattoo with a little bit of red, and then he did another black and gray tattoo with a little bit of red and orange.
That was the stupidest move he could ever made. He should have made 2 completely different styles.
It's like, dude, you should have done a full-on color tattoo.
Right now, this is like the closest I've ever seen this competition. It feels tough.
You've outlasted half of your competitors, but the battle is only getting more intense.
That's for sure.
Only one of you will earn $100,000, a feature in Inked magazine, and the title of Ink Master.
Oh, yeah.
Just as in war, your decisions in this competition can make you or break you.
True that.
This week, every decision is solely on your shoulders because there are no coaches. Your next elimination tattoo is starting right now.
All right.
This week, we're testing adaptability.
Oh, I like that.
Adaptability is really important because sometimes you don't get to do what you're good at. Sometimes you have to do things that are out of your realm of comfort.
To become Ink Master, you must be able to tattoo anything that is thrown at you, no matter who designs it.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
So today, the men will design for the women,
Shit.
and the women will design for the men.
These girls are gonna be ruthless with us.
Each of you must create a line drawing. Each artist will then choose a line drawing designed by the opposite sex to tattoo.
Oh, damn.
There is no limit to the number of times a design can be chosen.
Oh.
Strategy is crucial because this is your chance to take out a member of the opposite sex.
It's gonna be interesting.
You have to use that line drawing as your stencil. We are gonna judge these final tattoos on the person that tattooed them. We're also gonna judge the design on the person that did the design.
Okay.
Push harder, push further. Do a drawing that you would love to wear, and then hand that off today.
Got it.
Head to your shops and start designing, and after you've swapped your line drawings, we'll send in your canvases. Good luck.
Yeah, man.
Today, you're just gonna test our artist's adaptability, and this is gonna be the ability to do what it is that happens in tattoo shops all over the world, and that is take any design and turn it into your own design.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I have ideas at least.
All right, so let's think about who does what on each team. We have to figure out what is gonna be the most difficult thing for someone to tattoo.
Doesn't necessarily mean they're gonna take it though, that's the thing.
Everything needs to be difficult in its own right. Like,
Yeah.
up to that part of like they don't want to take it, but also it's dope.
I have a feeling that the guys are gonna try and trip us up, and I'm absolutely planning on trying to trip the guys up.
I'm worried nobody's gonna choose this, which I think is gonna count against me. You gotta remember the judges are gonna judge you on this. They're gonna judge you on your drawing.
You can trip someone up with a line drawing basically by either having too much information in it or leaving a lot of information out of it.
Holly, what do you think of this? I think that that is gonna trip somebody up to take it because they're not gonna know how to shade the hair.
Yeah.
I am designing sort of a witch, and her hair is turning into like the spacey smoke magic. I'm trying to do as many difficult elements as possible in one tattoo to really throw somebody.
All right, artists, design time is over. Swap line drawings.
Hi, guys.
Oh, finally.
What do you got? Let me see.
Oh, there you go. We got
A heart with a dagger and some flowers.
And a little spider.
Oh, I love it. I want to do the spider now.
Can I see a robot?
He's like a happy one.
These are both cool. I got hype on your sandwich.
It's so much
That's so
fun.
awesome.
It's Cam with a mustache. Cool.
You drew a picture of me. I'm flattered.
So I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not doing this.
That's fine.
I was hoping I could get you stoked on this one.
Okay. I'm gonna make your dragon into a dwarf dragon.
Thanks.
I don't know why he gave them these. Like, what the is that? They don't have those.
I'm between sandwich and robot,
I really want to do the sandwich.
but then they're gonna compare ours. I've never done a robot, so I don't even know how to do it.
And I think I could pay this tattoo some respect. Definitely gonna take Laura's tattoo.
I think that's a good choice.
I just hope you don't get yourself in a pickle.
They gave us some pretty stupid designs.
There's a wizard, and then there's a spider, and then there's a American traditional horse, and then there's the dragon.
Do what's calling to you.
Yeah, I don't know. All of them suck. None of them are calling to me.
I hope you like birthday robots.
Oh, wow. We're doing a cute little tarantula today. How precious, it's adorable, is he?
Here we are with a sandwich.
Hey, I'm a culinary student, so.
Oh, see?
It's like destiny, bro. That's crazy.
Man, can I like pick your brain?
I shouldn't even be helping you.
I know, but you want me to do cool tattoos.
Yes, I
right?
do.
I'm trying
I want you to do
your-
justice to my little robot
and that's
boy.
my goal here. I'm like debating like doing the trim, like these, and like the joints and the eyes all in a different tone metal.
You could also do rust.
Oh man, that's a cool idea. Instantly, I know what this thing looks like. I'm not surprised at all that Laura is willing to help me out. We both have a lot of respect for each other. You doing my dragon?
I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. She doesn't just need to make it bigger. She's gotta fix it.
Why don't you look about my dragon?
There's a few inconsistencies.
Where?
The scales. Get rid of these too. Those.
What? You don't like my spikes?
No.
What?
Double up these, make the teeth bigger, double those up, make more hair here. Oh yeah, it's not even gonna look like the same drawing.
Artists, you have 6 hours to tattoo a line drawing designed by the opposing team. And your time starts now.
Let's go.
Get this beast on.
You know what they say, right?
What's that?
Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Let's do it.
I like some of the improvements you made. I see where you're going with it. I like it.
Yeah. Who's your biggest competition?
Probably that Laura girl over there.
Yeah.
She gets pretty ahead of herself, though. She'll be, like, really stoked. Like, I could do this thing big as
Yeah.
and she ends up rushing.
Laura definitely took some pretty heavy liberties with my tattoo, which I think is really shitty because it's like I was super pumped on that.
Yeah, you went big.
Yes, and it's going to keep the integrity of the lines, so when it ages, the lines aren't going to blend together and make a mess.
To watch her tattoo something that was far and away from what I intended it to be just makes me feel like she thought I did a shit design.
4 hours left, guys. 4 hours left.
I'm all about putting in a clean tattoo once, and that's it. I'm choosing Holly's design right now in this point of the competition. It's an easy layup for me, trying to find out something.
Okay.
If you want to give me the information, it's up to you. These little things right there, belt loops or designs in the belt?
I was thinking of them as belt loops.
Okay. Holly and Janelle both chose my line drawing. It's a cool kind of head-to-head.
At first, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of skeptical about this thing.
The design?
Yeah.
I'm putting a twist of my own to it.
Okay.
So then it's not like straight up like, oh. I just want to make this tattoo my own, knowing that she's gonna tattoo the same design.
Have you always been such a badass?
You like it?
Doing it justice.
I think I'm doing a little bit more than justice, to be honest. But
Yeah, you're killing it.
My design okay for you? Like,
Yeah.
I went over that thing like 5 times.
Yeah, I did the same with this one.
I want to play fair.
Did you see Janelle's version? She changed it a lot.
I'm wondering, did she change it because she couldn't handle it, do it like traditional?
I don't think that she can simplify things. It might bite her in the butt.
So were you always into art, or were you
Always.
just like straight into
Yep, that is all I ever did in school. Growing up, I was always kind of the weird kid, but I stayed true to my roots, and I never changed who I was for anyone else. Drawing and getting beaten up, that was about it.
Yeah.
Assholes.
Yeah.
I opened up a shop, and I became successful. Who's laughing now?
Exactly. Of course you picked the robot, yeah.
Of course I did, man. Who else is gonna pick this tattoo?
I see nobody took my tattoo.
Nope. I got the choice between Party Bot.
Oh no, I would have chose this one, Holly. Yeah, no, I don't blame you. The fact that my design didn't get chosen could go 2 different ways. It could be the design just isn't great and they don't like it, or it could be that they were so afraid to tattoo it that I pretty much did my job. So it's an extreme on both ends.
It's interesting doing like a design that somebody else did, that you have to think, how would they do it? But then you have to figure out how to make it the best you can.
Right.
It's weird.
I'm trying to completely keep that out of my brain.
Yeah, I mean, that is smart.
Could be totally on the bottom. I mean, this is a nightmare right now.
Guys, you have 2 hours remaining.
I jump around a lot, so I'm going to apologize in advance.
Okay. I think the fear in this competition is what's holding me back. To progress, I need to get over the fear that I'm gonna not please someone.
I draw all my tattoos. I try to, but...
I feel like it's more unique that way, because...
It is, and to have a stagnant image that you traced, it has no soul to it.
Yeah.
You're just putting something on someone that has no...
Exactly.
It's just, this is this. And to draw it, you put you into it. You're putting your soul into it and emotion into it.
I'm not listening to the voices today. I'm truly just tattooing, and I'm trying to have a good time.
This place is actually letting me realize I have my own style.
You're gonna keep behind the horse plank?
Yeah. Something isn't going that right. The lines are getting more fuzzy. Might be a lot of yellow. It could be a blowout, but I usually see blowouts happen immediately. It just appeared within a couple of hours.
All right, you are done.
Sick.
Everything is on the line. Me proving to everyone that told me I can't do something is on the line.
You done?
Yeah.
Damn, girl.
There are a lot of blowouts. So, shit. I did a shitty job, and what am I gonna do?
All right, artists, you have 7 hours to freehand your tattoo, and your time starts now.
All right.
All right, brother, let's do it.
I'm gonna shave you and get your back prepped, and then I'm gonna play with some stuff on your back and see what happens.
Today we're testing composition, and this is a perfect way because freehanding something onto the body allows for perfect placement. It allows for flow. It allows for the design to move with a muscle or body part.
I wish that tattoo actually felt like this.
Yeah,
It'd be a lot easier, wouldn't it?
If you're proficient at what you do, you can draw directly on the skin, use that as your guideline, and sail away.
I love drawing these things.
Damn, girl, you almost done.
She's a speedy demon.
Growing up, I didn't have a whole lot of friends. I was just like this weird kid. Drawing was a way for me to escape that reality and put myself in a new one.
Nice. I like it.
I got the okay, so we
Right.
can start.
You ready to start this bad boy?
Let's do it.
I'm getting nowhere on the back. If I put the flag there, it's not really gonna show great composition if there isn't a reason for it. Where the flag would have to come, it stops weird. It's not like working.
If you do calf, it's just going to be a better area to do it. You're going to get what you want and still be able to, get an awesome piece.
Yeah, let's do it.
Your calf? Okay.
Wet rocket, girl.
Now I have to redesign this entire thing.
Get drawing.
I just want a final design to look at when I'm done, you know?
Why are you going to draw it on a piece of paper again? Draw it on the calf. That's your paper.
5 hours left, guys. 5 more hours.
What do you think about just one line in some of these feathers?
I'm liking that because it
it breaks
really
up.
says feather.
Yeah.
Phoenix is everything that is flowy. It's feathers, it's loose, and pawn is used to structured, bold, solid shapes. I think that's a perfect solution. Flowy is not what he does.
They gave me this, think they were tripping me up, but I don't know what they were thinking.
They keep trying my man pawns.
That's what I'm saying, and it's just so weird.
Good for you, Jake.
Jake doesn't know how to draw anything.
I haven't seen you draw, so.
Glad I can do the thing I do every single day. Back at home, I do a lot of wolves. And wolves, they're very similar to a fox. So I have a lot of confidence going into this. See all this? I don't know if that's her skin's like that or is that hives?
It's scar tissue that you have in your skin that you wouldn't notice until it gets irritated. And as you tattoo, they'll pop up more.
Packing is almost impossible.
Just scratch it all in there quickly and then go work on something else and come back to it, and the skin then is open and will take it.
Right, now that makes sense.
Yeah.
The hardest part about tattooing is the canvas's skin is constantly changing. I'm kind of worried about not finishing.
Do you kind of throw blacks in more towards the end?
Yeah, this side I want to do nice solid blacks. Black and gray is pretty boring most of the time. If I have the option to do color versus black and gray, we is doing color.
Since your light source is coming from the right, just a couple of real strong blacks on the left, making sure your whole right side is lighter.
I don't feel like I have to prove anything to anyone. I just want to do cool tattoos.
I'm gonna sit and draw all my background stuff and see if there's anything I can come up with that I feel confident in.
I'm a total narcissist. I just want to impress myself.
3 hours left. 3 more hours left.
I am learning so much. They call me like the queen of the bottom because like I've done a lot of styles that I don't at home. I do black and gray realism.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Ash, shut up. Keep tattooing.
I know, I'm the worst. This is why like
I was like, when you're talking, you ain't tatting, so
I know.
shut it.
I'm always like.
I don't need your stories. You need to get your ass finished.
I'm excited to do this koi fish. It's out of my comfort zone. It's out of my wheelhouse. Why not wing it? I lost my mom.
Sorry to hear that. I know it's hard.
She had small cell lung cancer, and I was working as, an apprentice. And I quit everything, and I took care of her. And I remember, like, my mom saying, just because my life is ending doesn't mean yours.
Yours is gonna life, exactly.
I think my mom would be proud. I have persevered through a lot.
Girl, you getting a nice tattoo, I'm just telling you. So proud of her. Look at it.
Shucks.
Beautiful.
Am I freaking out? The top of the shell, it got away from me.
I would use like your darkest like red orange that you used. Do textured.
Okay.
Tighten it up, girl. Come on.
Yep.
It's not that bad.
Okay.
I feel like the pressure that's on me now is higher. I won Tattoo of the Day last week. That was rad. And I'm just trying to live up to the standard that I've set for myself.
The real trick is knowing when to, stop.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Machine's down. Time is up. No more ink.
Yo, we are done, dude.
It is absolutely awesome. Dude, I can't believe you finished that.
I'm going to throw up immediately after this.
I feel like I'm gonna collapse.
Told you you'd get it done. I didn't finish that. It didn't look unfinished. I busted my ass to actually try to finish that. You went too big, kid. Like, what the was I thinking? I'm gonna vomit.
Welcome.
Hello.
12 artists remain, and once again, the teams are even. However, only one of you will walk away with $100,000, a feature in Inked magazine, and the title of Ink Master.
Yeah.
Once again, there are no coaches. There are no teams.
Damn.
It's every man or woman for themselves.
That's awesome.
This week, we're testing technical application.
All right. Technical application is being able to put a tattoo in cleanly. You could save a bad design with good technical application. If you have a bad design and put in a bad outline, it shows even more.
In this competition, only the strongest survive. So today, you must prove your strength by facing off against another artist in a head-to-head battle.
Oh, shit.
What? Oh, man. Okay.
Lose, and you will be up for elimination.
Natural laxative.
You win this tattoo, you are not going home this week.
6 people are gonna be up for elimination. That's pretty sobering, actually.
One by one, you will each pick a skull. The 6 artists that draw Pick Your Opponent will then choose one of the artists with a Call the Shot skull to face off against.
Okay.
And that artist will then get to choose the style and subject that you must both tattoo.
Oh my God.
I know it seems like picking your opponent is going to be the biggest advantage, but the real power lies within calling the shot. You can easily cherry pick to your strengths and prey on their weaknesses, no matter who calls you out.
The picking order has been randomly assigned. Janelle, you're up first.
Call the shot.
Jason, you're up next.
Pick your opponent.
Cam,
Call the shot.
Holly,
Call the shot.
Jake,
Call the shot.
Fawn,
Pick your opponent.
Welcome.
Tito,
Pick your opponent.
Ash,
Pick your opponent.
Pond,
Pick your opponent.
Laura,
Call the shot.
Now she'll pick something cool to tattoo.
Danny,
Pick your opponent.
And finally, Alexis, you get the last skull.
Call the shot.
All right, Jason, Fawn, Tito, Ash, Pawn, and Danny, you now have the power to pick your opponent. The artist you choose will then get to call the shot.
I have a plan for every single person up there. Me too.
Jason, you're up first. Pick your opponent.
Alexis.
Okay, Alexis, call the shot. What style and subject must both of you tattoo?
Black and gray, realistic French bulldog portrait.
Wow, that's very specific.
I gotta tattoo a dog head. How, like, unimaginative and uncreative is that? Obviously, Alexis is taking a shot at me because there's no drawing involved in it.
Fun. Please choose an opponent.
Janelle.
Ooh. Okay.
What style and subject must both of you tattoo?
Full color, realistic Boston Terrier portrait with American traditional roses.
What can I say? I miss my dog.
Full color. Oh, so excited.
All right, Tito, pick an opponent.
I want to pick somebody that choose something that I'm comfortable tattooing. So now I have to make a drastic decision.
Big J. I'm gonna do black and gray realistic wolf heads.
By me going against a guy, 2 girls are gonna battle. So if I go down, there's a girl's gonna go down too.
Ash.
I can't pick anyone on my team, so Cam.
Oh.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Wow.
I'm doing a black and gray dot work mandala with a photorealistic full color rose.
Got it. I'm actually kind of surprised. I do mandalas all the time, and I do roses all the time. Maybe he didn't think about it. Maybe there's not much there upstairs. He's all muscle. I don't know. I was not expecting you to pick what you picked, but I'm glad you did. I always have a fighting chance.
Vaughn, who do you have in the crosshairs?
I'm excited about this. I'm going for Holly.
Holly, what subject and style will you and Pawn be tattooing?
Neo-traditional female bust holding an anatomical flaming heart, full color.
So obviously that means that Danny, you'll be going head-to-head against Laura.
I'm sorry, Danny.
Do you think, chicken wing?
New school color, full body alien holding the Milky Way galaxy.
Oh my God.
Like a baby.
I should have picked you. I knew it.
So I knew she was probably gonna do something crazy awesome. I just gotta do the best I can technically and hope for the best.
All right, that's it. The face-offs are set. You'll have 6 hours to tattoo. Your canvases are open and have been randomly assigned. Fail to win your face-off, and you will be up for elimination. Head to your shops and we'll send in your canvases. Good luck.
Cheers. I still got this. I'm being serious. I don't dismiss what
I'm not
being
dismissing
serious.
you.
No.
I draw all the time. Just gotta do it against Laura. You know, that's all. It's fine.
My confidence is not up very high, knowing that I'm going up against the most talented person in the room.
It sucks going against somebody on your team, you know?
Yeah.
That's why I was like, no.
That was really nice of you, though.
Bitch, who I'm gonna pick? My best friend in the house, or you? Yeah. I'm good. Me going up against Cam is a shocker, I think, to everyone.
What you doing, dude?
I'm not looking at anybody's.
Recon, man. It's a recon mission.
I can't come over and say hi.
No.
I kind of think that his ego will get in the way and he'll trip up a little bit. Cam, why do you even think we're in competition with each other? Come on, it's you.
That's such a terrible attitude.
Yeah,
why'd you pick him then?
I picked him because I wasn't gonna pick one on my team. I'm kind of using his personality flaws against him. Everybody's so mean.
Okay, artists, you have 6 hours to tattoo, and your time starts now.
Ready?
This week, we got 6 different head-to-head tattoos.
Excited?
Yes, very.
I'm not. I'm just kidding.
I love it when multiple people have to do the same subject and style.
She's gonna be so pretty. I'm so excited.
It really gives us a chance to really compare detail to detail, style to style,
Yeah, I think he's good.
and really rip them apart and pick the winner.
Yeah. You ready?
Let's kill this.
Oh, shit.
What?
Just kidding.
I was like, come on, because I twitch a lot.
So why would you come risk
Because-
giving me $100,000?
I'm gonna hold on like this.
Don't tense up too much. Just relax.
My canvas won't stop shaking right now. It's technical application day, and I can't have any wavy lines.
It hurts.
Please don't move like that again. All right, hold still.
definitely like mine better than the one the guy against me.
Yeah, it's pretty badass.
This is probably the quietest it's been since the competition started. People getting a lot more focused.
I know this is going to be a tough battle between me and Janelle, and she's not going to give up easy.
I only did one rose. I said roses.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I said roses.
I have to win this. I'm not going to be sent to the bottom by a girl.
Cop out.
4 hours to go, people. 4 more hours to go.
I actually got a daughter at home. She's 9 months now.
You talking yet?
Well, since I've been gone, she started saying dada. Just couldn't say it before I left, you know? I feel like it's selfish to be away from her and not see these moments of her growing up. But I'm doing this so later in life I can give her the best life possible.
Love like the layers of the fur. It just looks beautiful.
You're super stoked, which makes me feel bad for Tito. It's kind of weird that Tito picked me, but at the same time, I didn't want to pick something super crazy to try to trip him up and then end up screwing myself.
What are they, man? I should have picked a girl. I looked at you like, Tito, don't pick me. You're good, dude.
I feel so bad, man. That's my homie, man. We're a team.
Sometimes it's good that way so you can push each other, you know?
Yeah.
You did all those dots by hand, huh?
Yeah.
Did you count them
Yeah.
as you were doing them?
Mhm.
What'd you get to?
38 million.
Believe it.
I've never really faced the clock like this, but with this, it's just impossible because I'm choosing to do the mandala dot by dot.
You done with your rows?
No. It might bite me in the ass, but I want to make sure that I'm doing this as consistently as possible.
I was nervous when she picked the subject because I knew it was going to be something totally crazy because she's definitely from another planet for sure.
Danny is one of the strongest competitors, not only on the girls' team, but in the entire competition.
I was in my mind, I think, making it more difficult than it was.
So to be able to defeat her is going to say a lot about my artistic ability.
Ever since I could hold a pencil, I was drawing when I was 5, and I just never stopped.
That's your calling. You knew it was in you, girl.
This is your final hour. 1 hour left.
See this dog?
Oh my God, he's so precious.
It might be a she. He's got a bow tie on, so I guess we're gonna go with.
Well, he has a bow tie on. This one doesn't.
Oh, you nixed the bow tie?
I'm not wasting time on bow ties. Every line that I pull in this tattoo is just reminding me how much my career and my livelihood is at stake.
The biggest problem is the outline. It's shaky everywhere.
I need to redeem myself.
You're in the home stretch.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Machine's down. Time is up. No more ink.
All right, we're done.
It's adorable.
Love the way this came out. I like it.
I'm done torturing you.
Down to the last hair. It just looks so beautiful, dude.
Good job. It kind of sucks. I'm rooting for both of you.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Obviously, one of you is going to go down, but so is one girl. Guaranteed.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Morning.
You've been fighting side by side with your team to take out the competition. However, your fight for $100,000, a feature in Inked magazine, and the title of Ink Master is just beginning. To make it to the end, you have to prove you're a strong artist even when no one is at your side.
Shit.
And this week, there are no coaches.
Oh, we got each other. We still have each other, that's right.
There are no teams. In fact, it's every man or woman for themselves.
Sorry, man, you're back to being on your own again.
Right when Cam became a team player.
That's exactly what we're talking about.
Poor guy. It's rough over there.
Oh, and by the way,
Of course, there's
we're moving directly into the next elimination tattoo.
Oh.
Here we go.
To earn the title of Ink Master, artistry is your greatest weapon.
Artistry to me is the ability to take a concept that's in your mind and put it down onto paper. It's essentially an artist's fingerprint. It's what makes you unique.
And because art has no gender, your art must speak for itself.
I'm cool with that.
So today, your tattoos will be judged blind.
Yeah.
I do big, tough tattoos, so I'm pretty excited to see if they know
What gender did the tattoo?
You'll have 6 hours to tattoo any subject in any style.
So no excuses. I am freaking the out. What do I even do? Because I don't have a style. I'm still super early in my career. So now I feel like I'm
Do the best work you can. Make it that a great tattoo goes home because somebody creatively outthought the other. Show that you're a craftsman.
I have no idea what I'm gonna do.
We will not be coming in to see you tattoo. So when it comes to the critique, if your tattoo's up on that screen, that's all I can say.
Your canvases are open and have been randomly assigned.
Oh, yes.
Prove you're a strong artist or you will be going home.
Let's do this.
Head to your shops and we'll send in your canvases.
All right.
Good luck.
A lot of times in this competition, we've seen people get so much freedom, they just run right off the cliff.
What are you thinking? You got shit on deck? Or
Dude, I got
flash shit? Or...
so much shit.
It's like too much of an opportunity.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
What I'm really looking for in this challenge is for each one of these artists to show me something that we haven't seen from them yet.
I like it. I like to do the mixture of styles, so.
We're looking for creativity. We're looking for their ability to draw, their ability to come up with something unique.
I'm still stuck on what I'm gonna do.
What do you truly believe that you do the best?
Faces, of course. Like girl faces or something like that.
This is their chance to show off all their abilities.
Nice to meet you. I'm so excited. You on my canvas? Yes. Perfect.
I wanted to more focus on like a girl face morphed into a skull or something like that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm planning to do for you the realistic rose. Okay. Yeah? Yeah, definitely.
I just want to come up with something that I'm super comfortable with. I would like to do a mask. This is straight out from Panama. The judges, they don't want to see something boring. The same stuff that everybody does. I'm going to bring something that represents myself and my culture. Yeah, like, I'm excited. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Bite the bullet rose.
Ooh. Who do you think you are? Color or color? Love it. I'm doing a tiger portrait, and I'm a little nervous that it's not going to be artistic enough for them.
Dude, just do what you do. Have fun with it.
Okay.
Just have fun. Are you pumped, Cam?
It's gonna be nice.
I think we all needed this.
Really? Because I could go without it. I'm so much better at doing things when people tell me what they want.
Let me get your opinion on this.
It almost accentuated it because these were fading out and like wrapping back. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, Ken, what the are you doing?
Cam,
Started.
what are you doing?
Yeah.
What's that?
We're not on teams anymore.
We are, though. We don't want one of our people to go home.
You see who team me on?
If we lose somebody, that's really gonna us down. Because we're too many people down.
Too many. Too many.
Okay, artists, you have 6 hours to tattoo any subject in any style. And your time starts now.
Let's get this started.
Let's do it.
And then just relax, stand up straight.
Being able to tattoo anything you want in this competition is a huge gift.
Cool, man.
If you're able to do anything you want, you shouldn't have to defend it.
This is what I do, animals and food, so it's like perfect.
I love blind critiques because a lot of times the artists think that we're out for them.
I love that because it goes right with your tricep.
Yeah.
We will critique each one unbiasedly. We call it like we see it, just talking about art.
You ready?
Yep.
Line work. I allotted an hour and a half. Enough of this teamwork bullshit. I've been waiting to show off what I can do by myself.
Is that your hardest part for you, line work?
Nothing's hard. While I may not have been at the bottom last week, I most certainly wasn't at the top, and that's not good enough. I came here to really separate myself from the pack, and today I'm gonna use this opportunity to really show myself as a top competitor.
We're gonna fine-tune the hell out of this soon.
So that's awesome.
I don't know if you noticed, half the room is female, half the room is male.
I did actually notice that.
In this room, you had 9 of the most talented women I've ever met in my life.
Yeah.
You know, every single one of them is really cool. I mean, I hate that I'm gonna have to like take them out one by one. You know.
People think I'm a traditional tattooer, so I'm gonna give something totally different. I'm going with an eyeball design that has a mustache and a toothpick. It's a risk, but I'm in it to win it.
It like gets hard. Like I'm excited about something. It's like I want to run to my family and tell them.
Yeah.
You can't. This is the longest I've been away from my family, and I miss them so much. My wife is like my best friend.
Yeah, that would be really hard.
I'm here so I could provide for my family doing the thing I love. If I'm gonna be away from them this long, it's gotta mean something to me. I've gotta win.
3 hours remaining, everybody. 3 more.
Halfway there. In Native American culture, a tiger means unpredictability, strength, power.
I like it.
Thanks, bud. For me, this one means a lot, especially with the unpredictability. I think everyone kind of writes me off as an artist. This is my chance to prove myself.
I have to get an ice cream cone on my way home.
I can't blame you.
With a dog on it. A pup cone,
That
per
would
se.
be, yeah, really what I'm looking for today. My strategy is to just do what I do. This is my style. I like to draw my tattoos versus tracing. Lions, tigers, I won't do it. Dogs? In ice cream cone? Yeah. I draw, and I draw well. I made a unique piece of art. I swear to God, if I get voted home for this dog, that would really be insanely awful.
Way.
2 hours left, guys. 2 more hours.
Feeling it, yes. The higher we go up, the more it's gonna sting a little bit.
I really need to punch in these blacks. I can see them. They're not black enough. I need to get them black.
I know it's not close, but it feels like it's right there near my penis.
My canvas right now is in so much pain. This is working against me.
You couldn't put this tattoo more lower?
Doesn't get any higher than this.
I do a lot of black and gray, so if I this up, this is just embarrassing for me.
My canvas, she's in a huge pain, and she always moving. It's really hard for me to tattoo her.
You gotta give me 2 seconds, please.
I'm doing it very gently. Trust me.
Listen, I don't know what you want me to do. It hurts. And you're not really being, like, encouraging or trying to distract me. It hurts.
I know that it hurts, and you knew that it's going to be hurt.
Yes, every time you wipe it, you're scratching me with the paper towel.
Just run to the bathroom.
I'm scared that my canvas cannot handle this pain. I'm really worrying that I cannot finish this tattoo in time.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Within these walls, built over 150 years ago, some of the strongest and bravest soldiers have defended their country. While those wars may have come and gone, another war rages on. The battle of the sexes. For this competition, you will form 2 teams based solely on gender.
Serious?
The men's team.
Yeah, we got it.
And the women's team.
Let's go. I'm ready to prove that women are just as much of a threat in the tattoo community as men.
To get to the end, you will need to band together to wage war against the opposite sex.
Let's get it, bitches.
The last man or woman standing will earn $100,000, a feature in Ink magazine, and of course, the title of Ink Master.
Yeah!
The tattoo industry has been a male-dominated industry from the time that tattooing started. Now, there's been a serious upsurge in women that have come into the industry, and there's a lot of newer, younger female tattooers. They're hungry, man.
Here we are.
This should be a strong battle. The playing field's even, and I want to see what you guys got.
Good luck, boys.
Don't need it. And the battle starts right now, because we are moving directly into a team collaboration tattoo.
What? Tattoo?
Now, each team must tattoo 3 different designs on 3 different canvases at the same time.
Oh my God.
I feel like that's a bad idea.
Your tattoos must represent the strength and power of your team.
Strength and power. I got guys on my team that look like they got 20+ years out of the tattoo world. Look at these girls. They look like they came to be cute. We came to play serious. We came here to battle.
How your team works together is completely up to you as a team.
This first challenge is a kick in the gut. You got 3 tattoos, 3 canvases, and 9 of you to figure out what the hell you're gonna do with it. Work together. There's no place for loners here. If you do not work together, you will be out.
You gotta get to know each other, ladies.
Working with 8 other women is definitely going to be a challenge, not because of tattooing, because bitches are catty.
Do whatever it takes to win.
I already got it, man. Already working, already cooking, man.
Make sure that you have a good strategy because you will win or lose as a team.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You will have 7 hours to tattoo. Head to the shop and get started designing.
All right, girls.
Look at this.
Whoa.
How cool.
Oh, Mama made it.
Whoa.
Oh my god, it's mine.
This is bananas. Are like the girls allowed to fraternize? Like,
Let's
are we
do
allowed
it.
to go
Let's
to the
go
boys'
check out the
side?
competition.
Glad to see some awesome black and gray artists. Let's on the pressure.
This is gonna be, oh my God.
Should we get started or?
Yeah.
Yes, let's do this.
I think we should come up with like a theme between all 3 tattoos.
What represents us as women? Is it like strength? Is it determination?
Yeah, like 3 different things.
Exactly.
One piece should be like a strong traditional piece, like an eagle, you know? Super bold outlines. You know these chicks aren't pulling outlines.
What I was thinking is I do women's faces quite a bit. We could have like, you know, a knight's helmet kind of coming up over her face, and you could have like battle axes or like some weaponry underneath it.
I kind of like the ship idea, though.
Traditional ship?
Not really traditional, a little bit in between, a little bit of black and gray, some hard lines.
All right, then I think we got our 3 things here. We're doing lady head for 1, eagle for 2, and then the ship on the 3rd.
All in favor of a Valkyrie.
Some sort of battle woman.
We're
So
gonna
we
do
have
one like
battle
warrior, Valkyrie, however you want to go about doing
Yeah, I
the
think that's a
warrior
great idea.
concept.
Yep.
What should a
Or, yeah,
second
dash
be?
warrior.
I still like the idea of like a temptress, some kind of like
Witch,
beautiful,
temptress.
sexy.
We could also do
recognizing
the
you.
exact opposite, something very motherly, something very caring,
siren,
nurse-like,
yeah.
like Mother Earth,
Yes.
holding the earth. It's amazing to see all of these women working together. I really want to change the stigma when it comes to being a female tattoo artist in the industry. I'm here to prove that we can bring innovative ideas to the table. Now we're gonna sign things.
What's your specialty?
Realistic flowers, so any
Okay.
flowers. When I just started tattooing in Russia, there's no many female tattoo artists at that time, so people didn't take me seriously. I moved to America to make my dreams come true.
Color black and gray?
Yeah.
Either one?
She's like, as long as I get to tattoo flowers, like I'm good to go.
So it's really difficult for me right now to have a language barrier. Every second, I cannot relax at all.
We have to work together on these tattoos.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
one person might be fast, somebody else might be slow. Someone's got to pick it up somewhere, or we're gonna be.
Now, should we each, though, sit there and figure out the elements of each design together? Because this is all of our asses on the line?
Yeah. I'm just gonna say this real quick. The men are already in their groups.
Doesn't matter though.
We're doing it together.
Yeah, we're
They're
making
just
sure
separated.
our ideas are
We are
cohesive.
being
They're
cohesive.
probably all
Don't even
separate.
stress.
They're so stupid.
Go like this, y'all.
I'm just really happy this isn't a baking competition, or I'd be worried. I'm pretty confident going against the opposite sex. What do you think the girls are doing like right now? You think they're like, oh, butterflies, so powerful. This is so cool, we're sisters. I've been in the business 19 years. I don't feel like any of the women are actually a threat. Like, I don't ever feel like their tattoos are as solid as a men's tattoo. I'm not gonna be worrying about my nails or my hair while I'm like doing a tat. I hate like that there's like a double standard in the business right now. It's like so masculine driven. Like, we let anyone in. It's not, I don't care what gender you are.
Yo, I'm not jumping on that soapbox or anything,
I
dude.
don't care. No, what I'm saying is like, I don't care that it's men versus women. I'm just here for good tattooers.
I think that'd be really cool if we did like a blood red, like splatter over the whole thing. People always look at me like I'm just some pretty boy asshole. I am pretty, I am an asshole. Would you be able to like draw armor with just like reference or anything like that?
Yeah,
like just get like a general
yeah.
idea, and then you could just do whatever you want to do with geometry. I feel like that'd be a really good process. I'm in a room full of 18 people that think they're the best, but I'm the only one who is the best. I want to prove that, and I want to show that right off the bat. If everyone's gonna be staring at me, I'm gonna be in the spotlight, and I'm gonna use that.
So I'm going to be devil's advocate for just a second.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we're doing a woman, I can see the judges being like, oh, here you are battling the girls, but yet you're doing it on a female.
I think that's why I like it.
I just want to be prepared because like,
that's-
I'm
you know,
100%.
I think that'll be good. I think that'll be a good thing.
I need these guys to get it together so we can win as a team.
Let's do the same idea, but let's masculine up a little bit.
I have a lot on the line. I'm a single father, 2-year-old dependent on me. I grew up from poverty, so I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make sure she don't live the life I live. That 100 grand, I need that shit. Yeah, I see where he's definitely coming from.
Okay, artists, you have 7 hours to tattoo, and your time starts now.
All right.
Go. Yes.
Just get her to stand up and place the stencil.
These teammates are all gonna have to come up with a game plan quick and make this happen.
What do you think?
The handle looks straight.
Oh my God, the handle is straight, dude. Tim, let him redraw the handle. He thinks it's crooked.
Stop. All right. That's right.
I think it looks fine, man. It's
All right,
fine.
just want to make sure, man.
They don't know each other. All artists have egos, so it'll be interesting to see who can be a designated leader and who's gonna submit to following.
We should either do it fully on the side or fully forward.
I'm already getting irritated. Let's just do it. It's a stencil.
In this competition, who can draw and who is actually a strong tattooer, in the end, always shines the brightest. And it doesn't matter if it's a male or a female.
We need to get started, yo.
I know. This area is not my favorite to tattoo.
It's actually totally fine, just so long as we don't jump up.
I'm definitely freaking out. I've only been tattooing for 3 years, but a lot of these people have been tattooing longer than I've been alive. So I'm hoping that I can just keep up.
We gotta do this one at a time, you guys. This tattoo's way too small for it.
I think then what we should do, get those eyes in as good as you can, and then swap out.
My only concern right now is that everybody is doing a different portion of the Temptress design. I know that I can do the face wall. I don't know if everybody's going to be able to carry that same high quality throughout the entire piece.
That eye looks great. Slowly coming together.
I grew up my whole life drawing, but art is a really risky career. So I just ended up going to a business school. My life just had a path in an office. It was boring to me. I gave up everything for tattooing.
All right. Don't worry, we're gonna come back.
Okay, artists, 6 hours remaining. That's 6 hours remaining.
I think girls tend to bump heads more than dudes.
You think so?
Yeah, it's a female team.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad like the teams aren't like mixed up, because like at least we only have to deal with like guys.
Her twitch is real.
It's okay, girl. You're doing fine.
We're gonna work it out. The fact that this canvas is already twitching is terrible for me. I have to clean this up and make it perfect. I can't hide anything. How you doing, babe?
Okay. Just worried about making you mad.
I guess I'd be scared of me too. I'm super chill. As a lady tattooer, it's hard. As a woman of color, it's even harder. I want to be the first female ink master of color.
Just let me know if you need me to jump in for anything.
It's so disrespectful that Laura keeps coming over my shoulder asking if she needs to jump into the line work. It's super rude, and it's making other people think that I don't know how to do my line work.
For the sake of time, would you feel comfortable tattooing at the same time? Just seeing.
I don't think we can do this. It's too small piece.
Yeah, whatever works good to you that gets the tattoo done on time.
It's so big. Y'all are ballsy.
Hey, can we get any more people over here and make them more nervous?
I work good with anybody. It doesn't matter if you're a man, a woman, a cat, or a tree. It doesn't matter to me. It's all good as long as the product is great and the experience is also enjoyable.
Getting a lot of attention over here. I think people are scared about how killing it, like how big it is and stuff.
That was the plan.
That's why I'm here, Pawn.
Don't forget that line by the teeth that you want to like not curve in.
I'm gonna set it up for you.
Tim finished the line work. There's a lot of lines that need to get fixed. This is American traditional. I know what I'm talking about. If you don't pull off a perfect outline, it's gonna show. I re-outlined all that stuff right there.
Jesus Christ, man. What the is this dude doing? It's just a lot of black shading. It's like black on top of black on top of black. Re-outlining all kinds of shit. What the dude?
Dude, that looks killer.
This is awful.
I'm golden.
The judges have decided the best tattoo of the day goes to Bob.
Wow.
And you were worried.
Oh, I was.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Bob. You have earned the first spot in the finale.
Shit. Look at you, dude.
My vote for the second spot in the finale is Angel. The judges have decided, Angel, you have earned your spot in the finale.
Oh my God, yes.
Jarrell and Jimmy, one of you will earn the final spot in the finale, and one of you will be packing your machines. Jimmy, you have earned the last spot in the finale.
Woo!
Oh my God.
This is crazy, guys. We battled it out for so fucking long.
And we busted our asses.
Yeah.
And hard work pays off.
We're fucking here.
This is it.
Let's do it. Bring
Let's
it
do
in.
it.
Oh, I hate you guys. Now the real competition begins.
You're going home, Bob.
Yeah, with that $100,000.
Fuck you, Bob.
What up?
What's up, everybody?
How's it going?
Hi, Bob.
Hey, Angel. What's up, Jimmy?
What's up, baby? How you doing?
You said I'm going home, and I guess I'm home right now, but so are you.
We're all home. We're all home.
Jimmy, where are you though? That's the real question.
I'm on the set of Criminal Minds.
Oh wow.
Oh wow, Jimmy.
I've never seen this one before, Jimmy. This is amazing.
Do a little turnaround there, Jimmy.
Look at that. Bam! This is my apocalypse outfit.
I like it. I should really be in my tank top, but it's kind of chilly in here. But I don't know. I'm super predictable. You guys don't need to see my belly button to know I'm wearing a crop top.
Well, I'm not wearing underpants, and I'm sure you guys can predict that.
Yes, very predictable.
Right? That's what happens when you live with someone for 2 months.
Well, guys, looks like we're at home instead of the finale.
At this point, the Ink Master finale has been canceled. But what's more important right now is that we all band together and do our parts to make sure we're all staying at home so that we can help fight this virus. And hopefully we can all come out better and stronger on the other side of this thing.
We would definitely much rather be hanging out at the finale right now, but we are staying inside, away from people, so that the entire community can stay safe. So we encourage everyone else to do that too.
We're all sitting at home right now. They're sitting in our basements like Jimmy. So
whose basement am I in, Bob?
I don't know. I'll have to check. One sec.
Maybe I'm in your basement. Come
different. I'm actually super stoked in a weird way because I normally never get to just sit at home and draw all day. I usually just draw for the client and then go right to work and then come back home and sleep and do the same thing endlessly.
Totally. I started up this project that basically requires me to like do drawing swaps with all of my artist friends. And so that's been like taking up 100% of my time, and it's been really fucking fun.
You know, it's been a crazy year for all of us. You know, going through the competition and making it to the finale and all that stress. So at first I was like, this is great, a little break. But now as this thing, you know, progresses and we're getting further and further into it, you know, I'm ready to start making art again. I miss it.
All right, so as everybody knows by now, this season is titled Turf War. We got to represent teams from 4 different regions of the country, prove what we're all about. Bob and I are from the West, and it's kind of fun actually doing this from my shop where I kind of do what I do out here. You know, this is where Black and Gray essentially started, and this is where so much other stuff is happening, like up in Portland where Bob is. It's just exciting. I love that, you know, this side of the country gets representation.
It was really awesome to be part of the season because I was actually able to represent where I'm from and not just myself as an artist, but also like, you know, I was the only one from like the Pacific Northwest. So I also felt like I was representing my region up here as well.
For me, it was a good surprise when, you know, we all got into this competition representing our regions and where we were from. And that's super important to me because I'm an East Coast guy through and through. Not only that, but getting to know my team and doing everything that we could to fight, because the West Coast, you guys are a strong fucking team. We're kind of the underdogs, and that's okay because I'm proud to represent the underdogs.
You know, having a team was like, all right, this is going to be new and interesting, but having Angel on my team and being a veteran, she like kind of like showed me the ropes, you know, throughout the whole thing. It was not an easy journey.
First person I recognized was Jason Elliott, and I was like, fuck, this guy's here?
Seeing Jason, I was like, oh no, he's going to take my spot in the finale, isn't he?
Yeah, and that dude can talk so much shit.
What state is that? Because I don't know.
My bed was next to his. And all you would do, as soon as we were trying to decompress from whatever craziness we just went through, Jason would just lay there eating chips and just like talk so much shit, he would whisper things to me.
Is that why you had your like iPad playing videos super loud at night?
It was my way to get in your head.
Oh my god, you asshole.
Is this psychological warfare?
I was hearing like people screaming and then sound effects and stuff. I'm like, what is going on? Why doesn't Jimmy have headphones? I gotta wake up in 3 hours.
Well, I had earplugs. I wasn't even listening to it. I just left it on for you guys.
The strategy goes so much deeper than anyone realizes.
Yeah, because that's all it takes in this competition. And you guys know that. It's like one bad night of sleep that affects everything. And I saw that so much with season 11 where people would call home and talk to their families and stuff. And it's like the main thing you have to do is just like focus on the task at hand and try to leave all of that at home. It also, if you get the chance, you know, play murder documentaries so Hiram can't sleep.
I would definitely say I'm a little bit shocked that Kelly didn't make it to the finale. He really had the makings of a finalist. I think it just wasn't his day.
Jason was the guy when I first got there. I was like, we're all in trouble because I didn't know Kelly yet. A couple challenges in, when I really started to see what that guy was capable of, I was like, man, I hope that I get into the finale with Kelly.
Like he all of a sudden just was like, I get it now. I just have to do clean tattoos. The judges were just harping on us every single day. Be cleaner and apply tattoos better like Kelly.
Every day.
It would always, it doesn't even matter if you got tattooed the day, you were still compared to Kelly.
Good fucking job, man. Good job done.
Thanks, man.
That last episode was insanity.
I honestly didn't know if I was gonna nail it or not.
Let the fun begin.
All right, I have no idea what's going on, other than I'm doing a tattoo of this crazy fish, somehow pull it off. And then now I'm in the finale.
Oh my God, really fucking happy right now.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
When you won the first spot in the finale, Bob, I was honestly like, good, I accomplished something today. Now I just gotta get myself there.
And you lucked out. You didn't have to do the Friday the 13th shit.
Your fight is not over. To earn one of the 2 remaining spots in the finale, you must first survive a 13-hour tattoo marathon.
13.
Glad I'm sitting here safe.
Friday the 13th in Ink Master standards? No fucking way. That is a nightmare. Oh my God, that 13-hour day of just nonsense. Just like, I couldn't hear people talking to me. They were saying things and their mouth was moving, but I was like, that was just noises.
This is your friendly paramedic coming by to say, I haven't seen you go to the bathroom. I'm worried about your hydrating, so here's a bottle of water here for you.
Okay.
Please hydrate up, okay?
Thank you, sir. Fuck drinking water. I got shit to do.
The medic comes over and scolds me for not drinking water. I don't even remember that. Like, I was watching it and I was like, what?
Yeah.
And I gave him all that attitude. I was like, I'm fucking drinking water. And I was like, who am I? What was I?
I've never been through anything like that. Holding your eyes open, concentrating for 13 hours, it's a lot more difficult than I think people realize, even if you're doing small tattoos.
They're like, we're judging it on the amount of times your design was chosen, the drawings of your thing, how many tattoos you do, the quality of your tattoos.
Difficult placements.
Yeah.
Like, if you get a difficult placement, you can't talk them out of it. You know, just fucking go with it.
Right here.
Your ribs?
Yep.
Where do you want to put it?
You put on the ribs.
Okay. Where do you want to put it?
Right in my armpit.
You're a fucking lunatic.
That's what people tell me.
That was one hell of a day.
Angel literally did designs with perfect circles in them, like a madman.
But I'm good at perfect circles, which ended up working. But
I think you were trying to trip us up with that design because it had all those circles. They were like, this is gonna screw somebody over, but it ended up being like the banana peel that you kept slipping on.
I didn't think fucking 5 people would walk in and be like, Angel, tattoo this thing, and no one else would have to do it.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Me and Rob, let's fucking do it.
I say this all the time. I think, happy emotions are definitely much stronger than sad emotions, and that one just got me. I was like, wow.
It was ugly crying.
Absolutely. Dude, I lost my mind. When they announced that I made it to the finale, obviously you guys were there and you saw me break down.
I put a lot on the line, so is Jarrell. We both put in a lot of shit throughout our entire lives just to get to this moment. I'm happy. Thank you.
It was a dream. I don't care if you fans say that I'm crying or I'm a crybaby. Those are tears of joy.
Dude, those were tears of joy. I have this picture of us 3 in the hallway. Bob at that point had time to adjust, like, okay, I'm in the finale. But me and you just looked ruined.
Then it's like you get a whole new wave of emotions because now it's like now the real hard work starts. Now you're gonna start preparing for the finale. And that's a whole different beast in its own.
Each of you will be assigned not 1, but 2 master canvases.
Okay.
1 25-hour back piece.
25?
25? And 1 25-hour chest piece.
Oh my God.
Kidding me?
But that is not all.
It's a lot of shit already.
In addition, you must each also complete a 6-hour thigh tattoo at the finale.
Oh, what?
56 hours of tattooing, the most tattooing ever required by a single artist to earn the title. Jimmy, which style do you choose?
American traditional with an expanded color palette.
Angel, what style do you choose?
I'm gonna go with illustrative black and gray.
And finally, Bob, what's it gonna be?
I'm gonna have to go with Biomech.
All right, guys, so this is my 25-hour back piece. I really wanted this one to go big, so this is what we did. I love this drawing. It kind of just flowed through me while I was in the design process, and it ended up becoming this really sick metaphor for me in the competition. I always kind of try to think of myself as like a warrior, like I'm fighting kind of through life. What you're looking at here is the struggle of the inner warrior. It's you versus yourself. And so I think that kind of manifested into this drawing. The other thing too is I really wanted to play with weird surrealism, symmetrical stuff. It was a huge risk for me to draw this crazy sword straight down the middle of his back, do two faces that are supposed to mirror. Even though you guys have seen my work before, I wanted to do something that is not gonna be easy regardless of whether or not it's my style. So getting into tattooing, this thing was fucking crazy. Every single time we started tattooing, this guy would shake from the time the clock started to the time I was done. He would just shiver. And no matter what we did, that was just what I had to deal with. So, it was really me versus myself. I was like, holy shit, I put this crazy task in front of me. I better pull it off. And I remember looking at this thing, man, and being like, this is it. This is everything, dude.
This is my 25-hour black and gray illustrative back piece.
Ooh!
Holy shit.
I definitely struggled throughout the whole competition with black and gray. Obviously, I was in the bottom 2 of the days we had to do black and gray realism. I really wanted to show that I can not only do realistic aspects, but I can also do illustrative realism within a single subject matter. I had a good idea that, Angel's gonna do some type of woman or female figure, so I wanted to definitely confront that challenge head on, as well as add some, mystical or mythological embellishment on this piece by giving her wings, giving her 4 wings and talons and stuff. So the harpy in mythology is the messenger that bestows punishment upon evildoers and carries their bodies to Hades. I wanted to also, throw in elements into this design to break it apart. I have the lightning that's going through the whole image, signifying she's in the middle of a storm and she's either about to take off or about to come down to land. And I wanted to make sure there was a heavy amount of black in this just to show how dark the sky is. And I also wanted to show texture within the feathers. All of the barbs that compose a feather, they are actually mag drags. So they're individually spaced out lines of a shader. I also used rotaries and coils on this tattoo. I wanted to show that I'm not only diverse in my artwork, but also diverse in the craftsmanship of these tattoos. This is what I created in 25 hours, and I'm super stoked on what I created here.
So this is my back piece.
Ooh.
From the minute that I got home and all the stress and trying to get back to normal life, it was definitely overwhelming. So I just wanted to try to tell my story a little bit. And with everything that I've been through with drug addiction and, just kind of temptation and what that leads to. So I wanted to have this big snake kind of wrapping in and out of a reaper's cloak and kind of playing with the top of the scythe. And, I went pretty fancy on the side there with the wood grain. But yeah, I just wanted to play with a lot of heavy contrast, make sure all my blacks were solid as hell, but also having a little bit of elegance and somewhat realism with the face and especially the hand, and kind of playing with the 2 different styles. But I also wanted to just do something that was just bold as hell, because that's what I do, and make sure that it was readable from that stage.
All right, let's look at the chest pieces. This is my 25-hour biomechanical chest piece, I guess, but I definitely went a little bit bigger than the chest. There's a lot of areas that really suck to get tattooed, like the ribs and the armpit, and the collarbone and the sternum and the neck. The most frontal area has more ridges and curves and bones that come closer to the edge of the skin. It also has more conjunctions of muscle groupings, a lot of areas where you can play with the form and the shape so that it can give a different illusion than what you would normally see when you look at the front of a person. Those hook pieces that come up near his armpits, the very tips of them go and form a arc all the way down to those bits that are coming across his ribs. But when he opens his armpits up, they're actually hooked out, and it just shows that like skin folds and it bends and it moves, and it gives another level of depth. I also wanted to show, light sourcing in here. I wanted to show like biomechanical art isn't really reality. It's limitless. So I wanted to just show my take on it, which is, this futuristic alien-esque endoskeleton that's within him. And I'm really happy with this, cohesive piece that I've created here.
So I wanted to make sure that I did biomech on a big scale. This is my 25-hour biomech piece. I will say this, I learned almost everything I know about biomech from Bob. People think of me and they think of black and gray, realism specifically. My theory was I can't think of anything further from realism or black and gray than just like full color crazy biomech. One of my favorite color palettes is, the blues with the oranges and yellows. And so I wanted it to kind of look like this guy is sort of glowing from inside. I wanted to have a bunch of little pieces that make it look mechanical, pieces that look almost like bones. It's a full coverage art style. And, I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, I want to take it over his collarbones. I want to connect it over to his arm. I want to do this, I want to do that, and I just constantly felt like I just wanted to expand it and do more, but I wanted people to see it and be like, oh, what angel did that? That was my main goal with it. This is an area that really fucking hurts to tattoo, especially tattooing right over his nipples and stuff like that, going into the armpits. This was as much a battle for me as it was for this guy. So yeah, we really got in there and made it crazy. I wanted to go like, not quite wall to wall, but as close to wall color as I, could like feasibly do within the time frame. I was like, I'm just gonna blast this entire background with gold and yellow, and it's gonna be heavy and it's gonna be intense, and that's what I think I did here.
Getting home from, filming season 13, getting ready to do the finale stuff, I just had this heavy feeling, and I even had like a dream about being lit on fire. And I just thought about how cool it would be to try to turn that image into one of my finale pieces. People, make these perceptions about you based on a very small thing that they might see on the internet or on TV. Just the way in society that we kind of like make these blind judgments about each other. And I thought it was important for me to kind of like speak to that. So that's what I did with this piece. The centerpiece, it has like a burning witch figure. And you got two very traditional girl heads on the sides by the ribs that have daggers coming out of their mouths because they're speaking blindly. They're blindfolded and they're saying things based on what little they might actually know about somebody. They're stabbing a sacred heart that's, lighting the witch on fire. And then you have these serpents that are kind of like doing the devil's bidding. They're kind of coming up over their shoulders, whispering in their ears. They kind of frame the whole piece in. And then on top, obviously, you have a devil head with a third nail coming through his mouth that the witch is actually tied to. So I wanted to go with something super intricate. It was my style. And I knew you guys were going to go balls to the wall with probably biomech, and I was saving the biomech for my 6 hour. So if I was going to do traditional with a big piece, I wanted to make sure it was just as intricate and just as complex to do. There was obviously a lot of line work to get done in 5 hours on the first session. But my guy sat great, and he was a champ, and I had a lot of fun doing this tattoo. And I feel like it was important for me to do a good tattoo, but also do something that is kind of like a reflection of what I see every day. Some artists make landscapes or whatever it is that they see every day and what inspires them. I mean, this is the same thing. I see this every day, and so hence I give you blind judgment.
Well, that was a lot of fun. Thank you, guys.
Damn it, Jimmy, I wanted to see you do some large-scale biomech.
Dude, I was so stoked. I wanted to show you guys the drawing. Everything that I drew, I just felt like it would have made more sense for me to take that on as like a 6 hour one, even though it's a lot of work for biomech. Also, trying to tie that theme in with like the serpent.
You went all Jimmy Snake, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. All of them got like a serpent theme or like a devil or whatever.
I mean, you can tattoo it if you want.
I didn't fully finish my traditional one, but I was tossed between like two ideas.
Honestly, guys, this is, although we're not standing on a stage right now with a bunch of people watching, like, it's really nice to see what you guys have done. And I'm just so happy to kind of get to this point. Like, I could cry.
I knew that I was up against a fucking giant, you know, going against you two, not only as individuals, but you guys are also still a team. And you guys really fucking brought it, just like I expected that you would. I mean, Bob, your black and gray thing, that pack piece is fucking insane.
I know personally how much you have struggled in the past with black and gray because, you know, I was kind of your person to lean on for that. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but I can see where you were like, what is Angel gonna think, you know?
Dude, it's so good. So good. Everything about it, like how solid that you're able to get all those blacks in the background with that negative space, which is great for cutting out time, but it also brings different contrast and it flow throughout the whole piece, and the way that you shaded the wings.
I'm super happy that we all did basically the same, like, ladies and black and gray backs. It's like Jimmy and I were trying to put our feet in Angel's shoes at the time and be like, what is Angel gonna make and how are we gonna have to compete with Angel? We're gonna have to do it like head on.
It was kind of a really even playing field for us to just be like, all right, cool. It's an illustrative girl battle.
Jimmy's use of heavy black, he definitely does something that I haven't seen him do throughout this whole competition. It's definitely a drawing style that I haven't seen from Jimmy, you know.
You killed it too, Angel, and like, you know, with your black and gray back piece, I can definitely relate to that story where it's like, I have to try to beat you guys, but in reality, I just have to try to like beat myself and what I would normally do. So thank you for telling that story. I think it's important. It's so clean, it's done so beautifully that that story comes to life. You know, you're able to just focus in on what it is and what it means.
Super ballsy. Doing two female faces with hands. Like, it's symmetrical, but they have slight changes to each one to show difference. The sword right down the spine, which I would never have done because that's something that you're like, oh, I'm gonna draw a perfect circle on an elbow or something. You know, it's like something that people don't do.
Hell yeah. And as far as the biomech goes, both of you guys killed that shit too. I'm still so mad I didn't get to do my 6-hour thing, but I mean, Angel, I mean, those colors, everything is so bright. It's so solid, and you do so much coverage, bringing it up over the collarbones and everything.
I was like really worried about both of you when I said biomech because I know it's hard. It's super hard. Like, sometimes I'm always questioning myself if I'm doing it right. Nobody's really the biomech police telling you you're not doing it right, you know, and there's not like a billion people out there doing it right. You know, you showed light sourcing in there, and I like that you went big. You like went over the surfaces of the body. You went on the chest, which is like the hardest placement, and you accomplished something really cool. I like how both of ours kind of have this weird insect kind of vibe to them. Like if you combine them together, like mine would be the head and yours would be like the body or something. That's super cool.
And I, even knowing you, knowing your style, that thing surprised the hell out of me. I knew it was going to be incredible. I knew it was going to be, you know, crispy, clean, and you're going to have all kinds of crazy colors in there. But the approach you took with the skin breaks coming through and everything, I wasn't quite expecting that. You know, you talk about all the time, you know, carving out pieces of people's skin, creating protrusions and stuff, and having biomech really like harmonious with the body. And I think that you capture that in a way that is masterful. You know, like I can try, but that's something that you gotta just kind of be a master of that style to like really nail it the way you did. And Jimmy, of course, you know, looking at your American traditional chess piece, it looks exactly like I expected it to. I mean, you know, you really show us exactly who you are. And I love that, you know, you actually got in there and told us the story throughout all of it. I think your ability to capture that in a style that doesn't necessarily always have a foreground, middle-ground background, the way you did it was, you know, tasteful, and I really appreciate the fact that you put so much thought into it. Even though I was kind of expecting it, you know, there's still elements of surprise in there for me.
And like, I was really wanting to see some Jimmy biomech. Honestly, that was.
Well, I mean, hey, at least I finished my drawing, you lazy sacks of shit. Come on.
Hey, man.
You guys had like fucking 8 months. What are you doing?
8 months.
I have about 9 or 10 finished drawings. I just didn't want to do any of them.
The whole time I was working on mine, I was stressing so hard as to like, oh, what are they gonna make? Who's gonna do the what-on-what? You know, what is Jimmy gonna make? You know, how is he gonna fuck me over? You know, how is he gonna be like, fuck you, Bob? You know, at the end of it, you know, and
I didn't get to those 6 hours. Fuck.
And also, I was thinking about Angel, and I was just like, oh man, Angel's tricky because like she might act like, oh, I don't know, but then she's like, just goes in and kills it every single time. You're just like, how did you don't not know what you're doing? She's like, I don't know, and then you're like, yeah, you know what you're doing. Well, I feel like we were all trying to bend the variables of our own style, pushing our own boundaries, you know, past what we normally do on a daily basis. And it's really awesome to see that we were all at the same level of thinking almost. We all did black and gray tattoos. We all did ladies. But we all have completely different looking pieces, and they all look amazing.
I love that I can definitely see the fight and the like hunger for this in all of our tattoos, like even in our own styles that we're super comfortable in. It just makes me happy because the whole time I was doing that and I was like, am I crazy? Like, should I tone it back? Am I biting off more than I can chew? But I was like, I feel like they're doing the same thing. So I'm glad that we all fucking brought 150% to this.
If I could describe this season in one word, I would say growth.
The only word I can, think of is like fulfilling. Like this is after all the stress, after all the losses, the wins, for better or worse. My worst days were like moments where I like learned the most about myself, and yeah, it's an incredibly good feeling.
I think with everything that's going on in the world right now, I think it's really easy to focus on the losses and all the negativity and what everybody is losing during this time. But you also got to think about what you're gaining, And I think all of us this season, we gained so much personally and artistically. We got better at our crafts. And we learned a lot about ourselves. And it's like, there's no loser in that.
The experience or like the challenge, I feel like is the word for me. It's like I came into this completely blank, with no preconception of what it was going to be like. And regardless of how the season ended or how the season went, it was an experience for everybody that was there. It was a life-changing experience for me and for many of the people that were there. Like everybody from the season is my new friend now, new lifelong friend that I've shared an experience with that nobody else can say that they've experienced. And I'm just grateful that I got to experience it.
I think grateful is a good word. I think you just said it.
There it is. Yeah.
There's your fucking word, man. Find it.
So let me do it again.
All you have to say.
I'm like,
what am I saying?
You can see the vein on her.
Talk about how good I did in the squishy voice, just to redeem it a little bit.
I think Angel should talk in the squishy voice since she hates it so much.
I don't know if I would do it justice.
Come on, Angel.
There are no winners and losers here, but you definitely take the cake on the squishy voice.
Come on, just say it with me. Let's all do it together. Come on. There it is, Bob.
The vein on her forehead is just like...
Who, Angels?
It's my just like inner rage.
I just want to thank you guys again. You guys are obviously very tough competitors, and I learned a lot about myself from competing against you guys, and learned a lot about you guys too. And I definitely cherish those relationships and those friendships that we made throughout this entire season. And obviously, thank you, the fans. I hope you guys got as much out of the season as we got, competing in it, because I think there's a lot of good things that happened here. And thank you guys for all your support.
You two have been such incredible teachers to me and the rest of everybody involved with Think Master. I just, in spite of everything, I couldn't be more full of just love and appreciation for everything that's happened, and for everybody tuning in right now from home. We would love to, do this crazy finale for you guys, but this is what we got right now. And the fact that, people are supporting it still from their homes, doing the right thing, staying safe it's awesome.
I mean, as much as we all wanted this finale to happen, the reality is that the world is more important than TV. It's more important than us in this small competition. It's, we got to look out for each other globally.
Absolutely. I love you guys.
I love you both so much.
Hey, Jimmy. Daddy's staying home.
each have one more chance to prove that you deserve a spot in the finale.
Awesome.
This competition is about being the best in the room, and in order to win, you must first beat your opponents when they were at their best. For this final face-off, you must tattoo the same style and subject as one of your opponent's best tattoos from throughout the season.
Whoa.
The judges have deliberated and decided these were your best tattoos. Jason's new school broccoli wizard, Danny's black and gray mystical witch, Laura's new school alien holding a Milky Way galaxy, and finally, Jake's full color plague doctor.
All 4 of these tattoos got high praise for application, for creativity, for design. This is your chance. You know what you're going up against, and you got to do something to match it.
So you clearly understand it's going to be subject and style. Do it any way you want to do it.
One by one, you will each decide which artist tattoo you'd like to go head-to-head with to prove you deserve a spot in the finale.
There is advantage coming from that tattoo marathon. Whoever is ranked highest gets to choose first, and so on down the line.
Once a tattoo has been chosen, no one else can choose that tattoo. All right, let's reveal the artist with the highest ranking from the marathon.
That is me.
Wow.
Surprise, surprise.
Which tattoo do you pick?
I'm going to choose Jake's Plague Doctor. It's a style I haven't really shown you guys yet.
Okay, let's reveal the artist with the next highest ranking. Jason, which tattoo do you pick?
I'm gonna take Laura's tattoo.
It's a bold move.
Good luck.
Yeah, thanks.
Let's reveal the artist with the next highest ranking.
What?
You look as shocked as we do.
Yeah. I mean, that skull, how that didn't put me on the bottom is beyond me.
For me, the key was definitely the best one. You had a great tattoo and a totally bottom tattoo. You equal yourself out.
Yeah.
All right, Danny, which tattoo do you choose?
Well, I can't pick my own. Jason's broccoli wizard.
You can pick a different vegetable, though.
Okay.
And that means, Jake, you had the lowest ranking. You must tattoo Danny's black and gray witchy woman.
All right, cool.
I suggest you put everything aside, clean it up, shake it off.
Everybody should be ready to go, full force on this one. This tattoo is it.
The final battle is set.
Yeah.
3 of you will move on to the finale, and 1 of you will pack your machines. Head to the shop, we'll send in your canvases.
Ooh, I'm taking a creepy approach. I like it.
That's all I could really do besides do the exact same thing.
This is my second chance to prove myself. I have to do the best tattoo I've done this whole competition. Because if not, I'm going the home.
Laura.
You're not going to show me, are you?
Yeah, I'm not. How adorable is that? Galaxy pizza.
If anyone's going to beat me at this, I would want it to be you.
Thanks.
All right, artists, based only on this tattoo, 3 of you will earn your spot in the finale and 1 of you will be going home. You have 6 hours to tattoo and your time starts now.
All right. Each one of these artists has to pull out all the stops and try to do the best tattoo they've done in this competition so far.
Oh my gosh, he is so funny. I can't even stand it.
The crazy thing about this challenge is each one of these artists, they're going up against someone else at their best tattoo they've done so far. So there is the smallest margin for error.
Ready?
Compared to what we just did the other day, I feel like I have all the time in the world. Yeah. I'm gonna fight my ass off, the beloved broccoli wizard. I don't know how I'm gonna beat that, but I'm gonna do my frickin' best. You imagine in your mind the critique that they're gonna say, like, and then you're like, oh, maybe I should do that. You just hear them in your head going, I wish you did this. I don't like the way you did that. I'm like, I'm trying.
It must be terrifying.
My mom, since I was a little kid, has been my #1 fan. There are so many people that are just unreal supportive of my life, my career choices. And I really want to prove it to myself that I'm as good as they think I am.
Looks nothing like this.
No, can't.
I feel like Danny's wish looks like somebody that gives out candy to children. My wish looks like somebody that would eat a child.
This is like a legit ugly.
Yeah, like a straight up eat your baby kind of witch.
Yeah, exactly.
Coming on this competition and people assuming that I only did one style, and I knew deep down that I could do other things because it came from my roots. The fact that I could turn something around from being at the bottom and get to the end, I feel like that really proves a lot and shows my versatility through this whole competition. I feel like with that, I definitely deserve to be Ink Master.
4 hours left, guys. 4 hours left.
Like my bird thing.
You did the same colors, you shithead?
It's a traditional color palette. What do you want from me?
It doesn't have to be.
I have not done this style before. I might be taking a risk doing this.
This is the end of the end.
I mean, yeah, no pressure, right?
No pressure.
Since day one in this competition, I've been taking risks. No matter what they throw at me, I'm gonna hit it out of the park.
2 more hours, guys. 2 more hours.
It's super like 90s.
I think it's a pretty cool final tattoo, right? This is the tattoo that I was meant to do here. This is creative, it's colorful. This is everything that I enjoy about tattooing in one tattoo. I did not come this far to not go to the finale. Definitely want to end on a high note, man.
1 hour remaining. Make it count.
I was worried that the pressure of everything weighing on this one tattoo was gonna rattle some people, but everybody seems solid right now.
We are gonna have our hands full.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it, machines down, time is up.
All right, dude. Well, that's it.
She's really ugly.
What do you think?
Looks amazing. It's really cool.
Done, son!
Oh my God.
I hope that's enough to get me into the finale.
What happens if everybody did better than the one they went against? Then what?
Came down here. You ain't lying, man. I'm ready.
All right, as you know, the coaches had to tattoo either black and gray, surrealistic, new school, or neo-traditional. $25,000 is on the line, and we have no idea who tattooed what, because we are judging these tattoos blind. You guys ready? Send in the first canvas, please.
This is exciting.
I like this. All right, let's see the tattoo. Wow.
Man, this is a big tattoo. They played with a lot of contrast. Killer drawing, man. Lots of tiny little detail and also a lot of dark black, but the whole image is very legible because of the contrast and a lot of open skin. Tattooed really smooth.
All right, thank you very much. All right, guys, put in your rankings right now. All right, guys, here we go. Let's take a look at this tattoo. Now that's nice.
The way these multiple images are intertwined and all the details show through, the face beautifully illustrated, and then the swan just appearing out of it, and all the filigree swirls and the solid background color. It's really rich, it's really vibrant, and the detail just in the black and gray contrast against the background color really hits it.
That is definitely true. Thank you very much. All right, guys, rank the surrealistic tattoo. All right, canvas number 3. Let's have a look.
These are all really good.
That is beautiful.
To see a strong new school tattoo done in black and gray with a lot of contrast, it really stands out. Everything's legible. It's a killer illustration.
I like it.
Smooth black and gray tattoo, so it definitely hits the challenge what it's supposed to be.
Thank you. All right, let's take a look at the next canvas. I love this vintage look, especially in a tattoo that's done really strong and powerful like this.
Overall, the composition of this is really fun. It's playful. It's got a 50s sexy kind of look to it.
Want to take a guess?
I don't know, man. Nobody's really pulled this off in front of us, so it's hard to say who might have done this.
Interesting. Thank you very much.
Everybody's killing it.
This is why they're coaches, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's take a look at the next canvas. Here she comes. And let's have a look at this tattoo.
This one stands out pretty strong, too. It's a fun, playful design.
You have some tricks in here where you have layers of green leaves and then the lighter color fading in the back, and a little bit of background color around the front of the tiger that also plays on that same color tone. It's very smart color play here, tying everything all together.
Totally.
These guys are really going all out today.
They're competing. All right, thank you. This is our second to last canvas. Let's take a look at your tattoo.
Oh my God.
Man, what a great take on surrealism here. Just really playing with the in and out of focus of the different areas, different layers that really show depth. It doesn't even look like it's flat on the skin.
No, it doesn't. Those blacks are so saturated to create that depth and that dimension.
It's got a really cool graphic look to it. To go for this and to know that you're up against the clock, there's a strong air of confidence in there.
Cray cray.
Okay, well, canvas, thank you. And finally, send in the last canvas. And let's have a look. Wow. Compositionally, to have all that heaviness surrounding this figure and then to bring that soft, powdery shading in the face is really beautiful because that thing stands out.
And what's beautiful is the jawline. You see that nice strong area around the jaw, you get the nice light off the bottom. All of the shading on the darker side of the face stands strong, but what's great here is the commingling of the hair with the garment, and then these light little touches of leaves. Everything has a nice balance.
Thank you.
I think it's gonna be a super tight race.
This is really tight.
It's great to see our veterans come out and really represent and show us why they're coaches, and I appreciate all you guys.